second haircut. So first of all, it looks like a mullet, but like, you know, so not like a mullet, but like a cool mullet, you know, right? So you would think, oh, cool, she's stylish. No, because her hair is like a really mousy color, right?
Yeah.
And to counteract the mousy color, she has these really terrible blonde highlights. Like really terrible.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Batting. The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bell.
I hate highlights just in general. Like, I don't feel like they look good on anybody.
I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Could this be two? Outness. First, and that's the very
I hate
last
girls who
thing
have
they
like
needed at this
mousy
point in the
brown
ball
hair
game,
and then
there
they
are
go and
quickly
just
two
decide
away
to
now.
fucking
Well, they got the tying run on base, but
get
one
blonde
ground ball later,
highlights.
and it's
And then
gone.
they call
He's gonna
themselves,
be
I'm not
frustrated with
blonde.
himself
No,
after
you
that.
got mousy brown hair, bitch. Shut the fuck up. It's like the same way I feel about bitches who dye their hair fire engine red and then they're like, I'm a redhead. Like, I've always had the personality of a redhead. No, bitch.
That's a great way. I didn't think of this. Does the other night that girl's hair, fire engine red. She definitely. That's the perfect way to describe her hair color. She wasn't like I'm a redhead, but that was the color of her hair.
Yeah. Bless you.
Reed has to protect his young.
What?
I said you have to
Base is
protect your
empty
young.
now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Gregory Polanco.
Yeah, and you
This
protect
year
them by
against
sneezing loud
right-handed
as fuck.
pitching, Polanco is carrying around a batting average in the 320s.
Yeah.
What you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season,
I mean, like,
Matty?
I don't.
This
I
guy's
don't-
batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and
That's a
maybe
joke,
more
Rube.
importantly, his OPS is through the
I'm
roof
giving you
as
the
well, which
business.
means he's doing it with damage.
Bases
That
are empty
sounds
here with
dirty.
2 men out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a
No.
base hit, and he may
No,
take
I've
this
definitely
big
heard
turn
that
at
expression
first.
when in terms of like, she's giving him the
He hits
business.
the corner and
He's giving him the
tries
business
third.
out there.
And he will make it there. He's in as the
always
tying
gets
run
like,
Giving
after
the
the
business
two-out
means fucking
triple.
with you. But
Up
people
next
are
for
always
Pittsburgh.
Next will be
The left
Jose
fielder.
Osuna.
bastards.
Jose.
No balls and 1 strike.
Osuna.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there.
I
and he's deep
want
in
a
the hole now, 0-2.
boyfriend. Well, I really just
There
want the
seem to be
one, but
different
okay.
philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2
Feeling
counts?
it's
My
it's
philosophy
getting
is
me
this.
those
I
vibes.
think
You
the
know what I
last
mean?
thing you want to do
It's
is
yearning hours.
Swing and a miss. That
Really
retires
going
the
out.
side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
Leading
stepping
off
in as
for
the
the
veteran
Cubs.
shortstop, Javier
The
Baez.
shortstop, Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
So glad I have
And they
things to
took
watch
until
when I
the
finish.
7th
Now
to get
batting,
his first hit of
third
the game
baseman.
here, and that'll extend his
Red.
hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come
Right,
out of
yeah.
he didn't
Watch
come out of what he
Buffy.
was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked. Kept
When
the
I
nice
sit down
corner in
to,
his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the
Admit,
hitting streak.
I will
Nice
be
job.
You know,
popping
D-Roll, I
that
talked
on.
to him before the game about the streak, and he said
I
the
got
toughest
the
part
entire
is
fresh spring
The
supposed to
batter.
get hits
The
early in
first
the game to
baseman.
take the
Fuck
pressure
yeah.
off.
Ooh.
They had
I already
the
had
fifth
it.
inning of this
Red
one.
Dog.
Like years ago,
I already
but
asked Des, but what did you get for Christmas, Reed?
This is on the ground over
um,
the first. Bell
hold on.
breaks it
That's
in.
an out.
The
I
second
gotta
for
look to my right here. I got a coffee mug for some reason. I don't drink coffee. I think it was a gag gift because it says, "Son, what a great person you've turned out to be. We really are amazing parents. You must be so proud." Some chocolate. Jeans. More jeans. Some shirts. What's this one? A black Bel Air Athletics t-shirt. That's nice. What's this one? it's just like the one I wear tonight. It's a black OVO shirt, except it's a t-shirt. I only have long sleeve OVO shirts, now I can wear OVO all year. A long sleeve Dreamville shirt. It's got Dreamville in red letters on the sleeves, so that's cool. 2 eyeglass holders for whatever reason. An American Eagle sweatshirt that I honestly God think I already have. Some money. The Fresh Prince series entirely on DVD. Like I said, I already had it, but a lot of the discs are either missing or like really scratched up because they're old. I got them like when I was still in high school. The first season of Pokemon on Blu-ray, although it's not entirely what I thought it was. It's only the first 52 episodes, not the first like 96. That's a little upsetting, but whatever. A Mookie Betts Dodgers jersey, which baseball, and you guys haven't seen it as far as I don't know, or as far as I know, I should say. But I've had this hat for the longest time. It's a black Los Angeles Dodgers hat, so it's just black and has the LA symbol. I've had that since God, like my freshman year of high school, and it was a hand-me-down for that matter. So someone else had it even longer. It was one of my cousins, and that's the only hat that I'd really ever wear. My hats or when my hair's short, because I wear it frontwards, and it's just like the only fit. I got a new one of those finally, so it's like a clean one, and it looks nice, like just all clean. Because I haven't seen a clean hat like this in forever. So Jesus,
Oh yeah.
blowing me up.
I love how good of a person you are, Reed, but sometimes I feel like it's to your own detriment.
You think?
Yes, and I feel like I know you want to help people, but
No, that was
maybe
sarcasm.
you
I
just
completely
shouldn't.
agree with you.
Well, you keep putting it out there that, you're gonna be there. You're far too nice for your own good, man. You gotta stop being nice to people. Especially when they treat you like shit.
Book. Bite people.
Did you say bite or fight?
Either one fits.
Gee, thanks.
No. I think Amethyst would bite and you would fight.
You know what? Thank you. I really appreciate that sentiment. I can't fight, though.
It's okay, I'll fight for you guys.
I have a big mouth.
So you
I'd
think
hair
you'd be the
pull.
biter?
I'm a
No,
hair
don't
puller.
hair pull.
Yeah. Well, it gets their face away from me.
No, you headbutt.
But then that
you
face
can't
is
headbutt.
closer to me.
Yeah, if you headbutt them, then they're gonna their head immediately slings back.
No run.
And I just want you to think about something.
New innings
Wherever
set
the
to get
head
underway,
goes,
and
the
that'll
body
bring in
goes,
the
right?
second baseman,
The
Adam
second
Okay.
If you headbutt them,
Adam.
offering on
Right?
the way.
Your attention,
and then you
please.
lean over,
Strike one,
grab their
now
face,
starting
and
at
just
bat.
shove them down, they're gonna
Number
fucking hit the
43.
ground.
Yeah. Winkler.
Yeah. And I gotta switch up my setup real quick.
Wireless with exceptional.
Yuri's fat head, just kind of. My headset feels funny. And it's 100% because he was like, I'm gonna wear this on my big fat noggin. This is like.
I'm sorry if I'm crunching really loud, I'm just so hungry.
So, does this mic sound better, or does the other one sound better?
I wasn't paying attention enough to notice a difference.
Okay.
Also, I'm crunching loud as fuck. Or at least it feels loud as fuck. Ugh, I just want a dark, spooky boyfriend. Is that too much to ask for?
High in the air down the right field line.
Are we curling?
But this is going to
Where
wind
is
up a
this?
foul ball.
Oh gosh, I don't even know where I'm at.
Jesus, Angel, just do what you're supposed to be good at.
Sucking blood?
No, saving Buffy, or coming in last minute with some sick-ass info.
Man, it's so weird going from
And he
these
fouls this one
tiny
off.
little thin needles,
Mm-hmm.
or like going to the chonky ones with the thicker yarn that I had,
Neither
to
guy giving in here,
these
and they'll
tiny
do it
itty
again.
bitties.
Ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base
Now
is,
batting.
and it's
Catcher.
true. So in the 8th
John
inning of
Ryan
a one-run game, that's a
Murphy.
really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Oh my god, plot twist.
This frat party actually seems like a good time.
Boy.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy.
Hey!
As the first
What the
pitch to
fuck
him is
happened to
in there
Buffy?
for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Did they drug her?
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I don't know.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and
One
missed
ball,
for strike number
2
2.
strikes.
What the
Fouled
fuck?
away.
Yeah, they
Fouled
drugged
off.
her. Oh, I don't want to see this.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since
Your
he's
attention,
to
please.
start this inning.
Pinch
That's
hitting for
back-to-back
Pittsburgh.
Ks, and he's
Number
making it
19.
look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing
Moran.
so far.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
How have I
Swung
been
on.
doing that?
And missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies
Richard
and gentlemen,
Rodriguez
your
is
attention,
on the
please.
pitch out of the
My mom
bullpen
came
in
on
the
Now,
for a
bottom
second. That's
half
why
of
I
the
was
8th.
blown away.
Number
And,
40.
Bottom of inning number 8.
Richard.
So I actually
set to
forgot
go.
one
And
present
that'll
that I
bring up
got.
the
It was actually
former
like the biggest
first
fucking
rounder
box
and
out here.
Pittsburgh area native Ian
Oh,
Happ.
one's
It's
the
not
count.
right
No
here to my
balls
right,
and
so I
1
didn't see it.
strike.
It's actually behind me. I got
Into
not
the
1 but
windup,
2
here comes the
new
0-1.
chairs.
Ooh.
High in the air out to
For
right field.
gaming?
On the
Yeah.
move is Polanco.
They're almost, you know, pretty identical to the one I have now,
And he
except
tracks
they're,
it
you know,
down.
black
Nice
and
play
a
for
little
the
bit
first
bigger,
down.
but still like lower to the ground, just like kind of lawn chairs, beach
Now
chairs,
batting.
whatever.
The left
And,
Now at the plate,
which is
Kyle
exactly what I
Kyle.
wanted. Like that's what I asked
career
for.
numbers in
Um,
this matchup. 2 hits in
She's like,
7
oh god.
tries.
And when I opened them up at first, like my mom said, and we're not sending these back.
And he fouls
Like,
this one off.
Because she didn't want to have to deal with like that big of a
5
box,
runs, 9
getting it all
hits.
back in there, stuff like
No
that.
errors
I'm like, no,
so
like,
far for the Cubbies.
it's fine. So like I tried it out last night and it was perfect, except for one little small thing, and I'm
Fouled
gonna be able
away.
to figure that out. I'm sure it's like so the one I'm in now. If I lean back, like it doesn't recline, like it's just a chair, like you sit in it and you're good. Those ones, they can recline all the way flat to like lay down in, and I don't want that. The armrests like
Line
lock
drive,
it so they don't
base
do
hit
that. But
to
when I was
right.
sitting in it, I'd push them down to
Hey
lock,
guys, I
and then
like
I'd
the
lean back to
execution
like
by
just
batter
sit
there.
back in
Got
it,
a hanger
and they'd
in the
pop
middle
up,
of
and
the
it would
Now
say,
batting.
Could've
Right
come on
fielder.
recline back a little bit.
Jake
So once I figured that out, they're all good.
Hayward.
But I want to ride a little blue out here until I either fall through it or I at least want to wait till my camera
Here's
comes in
Jason
so I can
Hayward
get like
now.
a stream or two in with a
There's a
little blue.
swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco off the LED board and gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah,
Now
Manny
batting.
V, how about this,
The
D-Bro? You
catcher.
come to
This
watch
chair is,
offense.
I didn't realize
You
it,
pick
but
the
I
right
thought it was
game.
because I
John
gained weight,
Five
that the way I
bombs
sit
from
like
one
makes me like
Everybody
sometimes
in
like
the
cut off
lineup,
blood flow to
they're
my
making
legs a little
fun right now of the
bit,
guys
and they
who
like, you know,
don't
be like,
have
oh,
a homer in
gotta stretch out, I can't feel my legs. But it's actually the chair. I mean, it is because I've gotten bigger, but it's more because of the
Well,
chair
he
too.
was
This chair's a
definitely
little bit more
struggling
stretchy
coming
than
into
those
this
ones.
one, but I think we could say
Now
that
batting.
cold streak
Second
is
baseman.
officially over.
And they're both
Jake
like
said.
this little chair I'm in
Jake
now. Like
said.
it was a cheap chair, it was like a
Your
knockoff chair.
attention,
See,
please.
now this game
These
proves
ones
to
look a
be
lot more
a
official,
true
heavy
turning
duty.
point
So
for
like,
him.
Number
Chris
46.
and the fact that I have two
Ball
of them makes
now
me
looking
think,
to get this one
so
out
long
of
as
the
I
ninth
choose to
inning
still
without
sit in
any
chairs
trouble.
like this when I play my like games and stuff, I'm set for like life. This thing lasts me damn near 8 years. One of those will probably last me at least 10.
Fouled
And the
off.
fact that I have two of them.
Stratton playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more to first. And he'll take
He's
this
out.
into the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third
I love that
base.
Xander has fought many a vampire, but in this, he punches one dude and then starts crying about how hard he hit his hand.
Oh boy, I just gotta please don't tell anyone this text. I don't know if that's
Your
don't tell anyone about
attention,
this or if it's gonna be followed up with something that I'm not
Getting
supposed to tell
that
anyone.
guy home.
Number
He'll
15.
pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner
Cameron.
at third.
Maybe.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Buffy just punched this fucking demon right in the fucking noggin. I love this shit. Yeah, buddy, she cut your asshole off.
Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Murphy.
Damn,
is under it.
Cordelia, you're fucking good, buddy.
Play, and that'll end the inning.
You're going to jail for 15,000 years. Mm-hmm.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now.
Leading
As
off
they'll
for the
entrust
Pirates,
Craig Kimbrell
the
with
third
baseball
baseman,
here as he'll try and close things out.
Hey.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I don't remember Cordelia being so nice.
And it's fouled away.
Where are you at in it?
Episode 1.
Here
I
comes
just
another
started.
0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for
She's
the
not
first
nice.
out
She was
here in the
nice
ninth.
to Buffy because she thought she was going to be popular girl, but
At the
Oh.
plate,
The
Eric
batter,
Gonzalez.
number 2.
A hat trick
Shortstop.
already to his
Aaron
credit in
one.
this one, so he's
Gonzalez.
looking to avoid the
71,
dreaded golden sombrero here. Facing
I
right-handed
got the
pitching
count.
so far
0-2.
this season, Gonzalez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can.
Oh, I see.
oh my god, Xander. Shut the fuck up.
Can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball.
7,
Oh,
Now
you
batting.
forget thus far,
The center
4
fielder,
strikeouts.
Brian
Reynolds is at the plate
Reynolds.
as he takes a cold strike one. Barring
Are
any
they
other
really playing
turnaround, the
radio
win would
head?
belong to John
No
Lester.
ball, 2 strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him
I'm
out, and
gonna
that'll
be
do
honest,
it here
I'm
as
really
the ball
hating
game
the
is
slow
over.
burn shit with Buffy and Angel. It's weird, it's like they hit a certain stride and then they just come to a screeching halt, and it really annoys me.
Giles is so cute in the beginning.
He's still so cute.
When-
I'd honestly
Him and Buffy's first meeting, and he's like, I know what you're after. Like, and he just very excitedly brings out the vampire book.
mm-hmm. To be honest, Giles could get it. Like,
He could.
he could get it, like, all night long. I love how Buffy's favorite, like, go-to move is a, combat roll. I love the fucking werewolf, howling at the very beginning. Just, really sets the tone for the whole show.
So striding in, Tim
batter,
Castro.
the
As he'll
center
look to bring
fielder,
home that tying run
Tim
from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Des, listen
From
for
the stretch,
whenever
here's
they have the first
listed
season
down the
opening,
line in left.
they have like a bubble noise in the middle of the fucking theme song.
Schwarber will have plenty of room as he makes the catch,
I will
and
listen,
there's a big out number 2.
And they take it out during the second season,
Now
and
batting,
it really hurts
the
my heart.
shortstop,
I hate when shit like
Nick.
that happens.
Ahmed.
Right?
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than
Well, the left fielder's on.
Or like when
it,
shows
and
have a
that
good
retired.
like intro to begin with, and they just
Your attention,
have a new one
please.
all of a sudden altogether.
And to start the
Like,
ninth inning,
Parenthood.
as he'll try to keep the score
That's
right where it
64.
is heading to the bottom of the
Yay,
ninth.
hooray.
Ready with the first
Mega.
pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this.
What happened to
And it's
Jesse?
gone.
He's cute. Who's Jesse? Where have I seen him? He's only in like the first
Solo
episode,
home
I
run
think.
there for Javi Baez. Home run number 9 on the year, and with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
the bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer.
He was in
if they've got
Haven.
that extra run
That's
to
where I've
play
seen
with.
him
Now batting.
Insurance runs
The
are
third baseman.
always huge.
Chris
Haven?
Digging in next to be
Bryant.
Chris Bryant. Now
Oh,
this
it was a
ball's hit out
great
to deep left
show.
center.
I mean,
Fielder looking up,
kind of bad,
still
but
going back.
great.
See you later. Over the wall, a home
Good
run.
in a bad way.
Mm-hmm. Like most Canadian shows.
Oh my God, was Adam Copeland in that?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he was.
Who does she play?
Dwight Hendricks.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs.
The first
That's how
baseman,
important
number
they are.
44,
They're up 3 now
Anthony
and only need 3 more outs to get this one. See if they can close the deal.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Their school library is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hit hard to the right side. Marte gloves it. Throw on to
You're out.
first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
Kevin
8.
Ginkel enters the game
Ian
with 1 gone in the
Happ.
top of inning
Ladies
number
and
9.
gentlemen, Your attention, please.
And that'll
Now
bring in the
pitching for the
Pittsburgh area
Diamondbacks.
native Ian Happ.
Number
He comes
37,
into this appearance in the
Kevin
midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Ginkel.
Marte fields it cleanly,
Ow.
and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
Ready
the left
once
fielder,
again, Kyle
Kyle
Schwarber.
Schwarber.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Vogt is there. And the inning is over. And
Leading
that'll
up
bring
for
in the
the
middle
Diamondbacks.
infielder Ketel Marte.
Second baseman,
He's working
come
on
on,
a 1
Ketel.
for 3 thus far.
Marte.
No balls and a strike to count.
Ball.
1-1. fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left.
What was that? 574? 587.
Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off.
Now
maybe
batting,
one misses
right
over
fielder.
the heart of the plate.
Cole
Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Walker.
Standing in, Christian Walker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Interested to see
Wow.
what the pitcher goes to next.
Swing.
She just texted me and said that the other girl.
That'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl that's texted me that's like not happy that my cousin's there because he's with the other girl just texted me saying that the girl that he was trying to get with told my cousin to call me for a ride home. So I'm supposed to drive 10 minutes a town over, pick him up, bring him down the street to his mom's house, and then 10 minutes back home.
No.
Mm-mm.
And on top of that, like, she said, but he's still not leaving. It's like he's not even on board with that.
Stepping up now, Yan
catcher,
Gomes. He
Yan
was retired via the
Gomes.
ground ball last. Time up.
How is this on now, Chatwood?
Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning.
Your
Austin
attention,
Voss
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
seventh.
50, Austin Voss.
Fouled off. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming
I
in.
could have swore you had work
and he
tonight, by the
serves
way.
one up. A reliever's worst
No.
nightmare.
Catcher, number
And a big
40.
confidence
So,
boost
oh no,
for
you said you
the
weren't
winner.
sure if it was
Let's
Sunday,
see
Monday,
if he can
Tuesday, or
rebound.
Saturday, Monday,
Rare.
Tuesday.
The young catcher Wilson
Yeah, it's
Contreras.
Sunday, Monday,
He
Tuesday.
went down on
That
strikes
you
last
are
time
working.
up.
Right. So Saturday I had the 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then it would have gone if I had worked
High in the
Sunday.
air out
It would
to
have
center
gone.
field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, one away.
It would have. They got me all fucked up, if I'm being
Now
honest.
batting,
Like,
second
it's hard for me to think
Jason.
about it, but I know that I don't work
Kip
tonight.
this.
And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the second.
I'm sorry, what was that? Can you repeat? I'm sorry.
It's hard for me to, like, conceptualize and explain it because
First delivery to him on the way.
it kind of hurts my head.
There's a swing and a high
I mean, just I didn't hear
drive
like what
headed
you
for the
said.
right field
Like I
corner.
zoned
And
out.
a big
No,
sigh
that's
of
what I
relief on the
said.
mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is
So,
Yeah.
but so point is either way. So you have work tomorrow night.
No.
No,
high in the air out towards shallow right.
but you just said it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
That I don't have work.
Eaton's able to put this one away, and
So
that's
you-
out number 2.
What was the deal with tonight then?
Well, tonight was
Which is-
Saturday, right?
Right
And right now it's Sunday, correct?
now it is.
Victor
Yes.
Caratini
Your
will pinch
attention,
hit here,
please.
and he's
So,
the potential
Saturday.
tying run.
Day after Christmas,
Number
I work
7, Victor.
1 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Garrett.
Which
Ah.
technically, yeah.
Line drive
I get
base
what
hit
you're
to
saying.
right.
Yeah. I know, it
Hey
really,
guys, I like the
I was having the
execution
hardest
right now.
time.
You gotta have
No,
it.
I
Batter
completely
number
understand
9.
because my night crew guys did the same
Shortstop.
thing back when I was a
But he
day one.
Javier.
stayed focused
Mhm.
and drove a line to
Valle.
the base hit.
I just I was like half
First pitch
listening
of the
because I'm
at-bat
just
on
focused on
its
like
way.
8 different
Pulls
things
this
at
one
once
in
right
the air out to left.
now.
You're fine.
Soto.
No, so that makes sense. So you worked Saturday, but at the same time didn't have to work
But the
Saturday.
damage is done.
Yeah.
Like
It's-
your work that you did on Saturday, air quotes, was like it had you. If Christmas weren't a thing, like if Friday was a regular day, you would have worked Friday. Like you would have went in at 10 instead of 1 a.m. on Saturday. So that was your
Yeah.
Friday shift. Technically, kind of.
Yeah.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Tejera
please.
has been
So then
summoned
you
from
had
the bullpen
tonight
to
off,
do so to start
tomorrow
the game.
off,
Number 52.
and
Ryan.
then and then you're off what other
Dub
day?
Era.
First base line.
Thursday, Friday. No, Friday, Saturday, because I work Wednesday, Thursday.
So what about Monday and Tuesday though? This week?
Monday, Tuesday, I'm off. Yeah.
Right,
On the
that's what I
ground
meant.
to short.
So you're off.
Baez has it.
You have work. You don't have work tomorrow. You don't have work
First
Monday.
time,
You
so
don't
the
have work
leadoff man
Tuesday.
is set down to open up inning number
Correct.
So you're just on a string of days off
The
right now.
third baseman, number
Yeah.
13.
First
And then you
base
go back
coming here
Thursday.
as Google Cabrera.
And Friday?
0-1's
Late
the
now,
count.
he's quickly behind 0-1.
No, I go back
Popped him up.
Wednesday night,
That's what I meant.
work
Sorry, Wednesday.
Thursday night. Oh, okay, yeah.
Here's Baez to
Go back
the
Wednesday
catch,
night,
and that becomes
work
Oh, no.
Thursday night.
2.
Oh, oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
The center fielder.
So
number
2 down now in the
16.
Washington.
I was gripping it too hard when I was
Victor
trying to pull, so like
Victor
a
Robles.
handful of my.
Ball 1.
He'll start in with a sinker here, but
Counts
that
1 and
sinks a
0.
bit
And then
too much
New Year's
Please.
Day,
It's 1 and
you don't work.
Counts even at 1 and
The
1.
I would have to.
One.
I would have to look at it honestly, and I'm not really.
5 runs,
not a
8
judge,
hits,
wasn't
and no errors
General
so
gist,
far
'cause I
for
know
the
this was-
Nationals.
You were all over the place.
1
It
ball
was
and
all over
2
the place.
strikes to count.
I'm all over the place.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's all over the place.
Ashton's
Nationals
got
gone in order. They lead it
27 or
5-4.
29. I don't remember which hours this week.
Hold on.
29. I knew it was one of the two.
Now the skipper's on his
Your
way out
attention,
toward the
please.
home plate
No, I
area,
got.
and
I think I
believe
got
James
22
is
this
gonna
week and then
switch here.
29
Now
next.
pitching.
Oh, 29
Batting
next
Come
week.
on now,
7.
and they'll slide into the
Number
7th
21.
spot in the lineup
Tanner.
following the double switch.
Rainey.
Josh
Yeah, I'm off.
Harrison
Playing
is into the ball
third.
game as
Batting
well.
ninth.
She'll slide into the
Number
pitcher's
5.
spot, hitting 9th now.
So I'll be
on
all
the
sorts of
double
around.
Harrison.
That one is out of here. This game is tied.
In Buffy and Angel's first meeting, Ashton, did he give her that cross?
Giles
Okay.
gave her the cross.
Okay, heard. I thought I had missed something right there.
Okay, okay. Oh, they sent backwards for it. There we go. So we're there. So you have work at 12:30 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Monday
No.
off.
No,
Yeah,
I don't have
12:30.
12:30.
12:30 on
Absolutely,
Sunday.
fuck not.
Oh, no, I read it wrong. The date above is the time. You have 3:30 to 10:30 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's the date is above. this here.
If I had to go in at 12 tomorrow, I would not be up right now.
So tomorrow it's 3:30 to 10. Still, either way, off Monday. I did read that part right.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday. Then you're off Wednesday and Thursday.
I can't stay up.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't stay up late Monday. I'd probably have to go to bed around 8 or 9.
And then it looks like after New Year's Day, you're off till the following Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I have 5 days off, or 4 days off, sorry.
The first
That's pretty
baseman,
good.
number
Assuming you want those
44,
time off.
Anthony
I need it.
Rizzo.
That's
Because
pretty
I
good.
Right into the shift.
I don't know if I told you guys or not, but
Through for a base hit.
the way they've had my schedule
Hey, some
recently, it's
guys
been
look
like
out there, Dan. They don't care. They
That's
can't
2
what
days,
execute
have
the
1
Number
day
ball
off,
way.
work
It's
2
not
days,
that
have
easy.
1 day
They're
off,
gonna hit it
work
as hard
2
as they
days,
can,
have 1 day
right
off.
into the shift, and let
I
the
don't
chips
miss that.
fall where they may.
It's hard, D-Row, when you come up all the way through.
And that'll get through
Or work
into
12
center
days, have 1
field
day
for a
off. Work
base hit.
12 days, have 1 day off.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's
I don't
about
miss that.
Now batting,
150 ABs
the
to
left
200
fielder,
ABs.
Kyle
You start figuring out what type of
Warburg.
season he's had. He's
Ladies and
obviously
gentlemen,
in May,
your
and he's
attention,
on fire.
please.
D-Row, he's been
Now
locked
pitching
in
for
from
the
day
Nationals.
one of this season. It's continuing
Number
right
36.
now. Anything that is
He's
around
dead.
the strike zone, he feels he can get the
Okay, so apparently
Now
this whole
batting,
time the
right
other
field
girl
continues
had
to
a
hit
car
by
there as
Jason.
well, and she thinks that she might have just
Hayward.
like nutted up and brought him
Settling
home.
in now, Jason Hayward.
So the thing is, this other girl,
home runs thus far on
she
his line.
on like
First
to the
pitch
naked
of the
eye,
at-bat on its way. Right
huge like
side,
slot,
hit
like
hard.
big
That'll
easy
get on
target.
through into right field for a base
And
hit.
now
Throw
she got a
comes in
boob job this
quickly
year.
here,
She's got
so
nice big
that'll
fake
hold
boobs.
that go-ahead run at third now, with still
Good for
only
her.
one away.
But in
Number
reality, like I mean, she's the type of girl where you'd be like,
Standing in,
damn, where the
John
fuck is her
Ferreira.
OnlyFans? Like
It
she's
was
definitely
a
got one.
flyout
No,
for
she
him
doesn't.
in his last trip.
Because
Yeah,
she
give
worked
me
at
the
like
same
she works at a
at
bar in Florida,
Pretty
Coyote
well struck
Ugly. If
high
you know what
and
that's
deep
from.
to left field.
Oh.
Left fielder
I
looking
love
up.
it.
Gone! It's
So
a
yeah,
grand
she's like
slam.
she was like the biggest bartender at this Coyote Ugly down in Tampa.
Fans are getting plenty
And now
of
she's like got a job at a new
souvenirs
bar 'cause
today.
it like
That's
pays
the
more for
fifth
less
ball
hours,
we've
stuff like
seen
that.
clear the fence by just this
You know, she'll
one
post like a
lineup
lot of like
alone.
bikini pics on Instagram, stuff like that. Has like thousands of followers.
Up next is
To my knowledge, and she is pretty open about this stuff. The way she was talking about her boobs tonight. Does not have an OnlyFans though. And I do know, well, I don't know, but I'm like 95% positive. She's actually only slept with 2 people in her whole life. And one of them is
He's in there.
someone that she was with like in a long-term relationship like for years.
Your attention,
That's his
please.
third triple
Now
of the
The
year.
other,
Yeah, that's not
I don't know how much I believe it because I know of at least 2 people she has slept with,
as the
supposedly.
season goes on.
Number
Albert
5.
Almora will get the
Al-
call here as
regardless.
he'll hit for the pitcher.
Almora.
My cousin was trying to get with her, and apparently they may have made out a little bit because she's that tank. But then throughout the yeah, call Reed for right
Here
home.
comes the runner for the plate.
But then he was just like not leaving it, so maybe she offered. I don't know.
Sacrifice fly.
But this other girl's drunk and emotional.
The batter,
Texting me,
number
just
9.
like, everyone thinks I'm
Shortstop.
crazy. Why is he?
Javier.
He's telling me how what everyone thinks of me. Why is
Fly
I'm
yeah.
crazy? It's so unfair. Da, da, da.
In the air after straightaway left.
Well, stop thinking that it's your place to be
Soto is there to
in
put
somebody
it
else's
away,
business,
and
you know?
finally
Like, it just...
I just had to keep telling her over and over again.
Your
People that
attention,
might think
please.
this about you
goes on from
are
there,
irrelevant.
hoping to finish
Even
this
if they
one
think
off
this
here
about
in the
you,
top
why
of
does
the
it
ninth.
matter?
Jeremy.
And it's
They
fouled
even
away.
for that matter, they don't really think this about you. It's just kind of a
0-1
running gag at
count.
this point.
Here's the pitch.
Pretty much all of
Well
them would
hit,
do
but
unspeakable
also
things to
well
be
fouled
around you,
into
let
the
alone
seats
be
and
with you.
left.
I think for every player,
you care that
for
much
every
about their
former
opinion, then
player,
that's like the
that
real
swing
opinion.
right there is the reason we need to extend the
And
net.
if you don't like that my cousin's there, it's your place. Tell him to leave.
To be safe.
Like you're in your own apartment.
Yeah.
Just tell him to leave. That's not crazy to do at all. You don't have to have
The
any
right
justification.
fielder,
Or you, I mean, you
Adam.
completely justify it without having any God-given reason. Just say, I don't want you here.
Looks at a called strike one.
I'm home. This is my home. I don't want you here. Bye.
And he fouls this one off.
It's really not that hard.
She just said, "Why are you so good at this?" The fuck do you? Good at what? I'm not
Bases
even
are
doing
empty,
anything
one
at this
man.
point. I just said the same shit over and over again.
There, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of
Thanks for the compliment, I guess.
guys
batter
throw that
number
knuckle
14,
curve, but some guys
second
have
baseman.
a lot of success with it.
Darlin
Some say it has
Castro.
more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Oh my god, Sandra has a real gun.
There's a name I haven't seen in years.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Hauser has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many skilled pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field.
Oh, well.
And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Set now for
Leading
the
up
bottom of the
for the
fifth,
Cubs,
and that'll bring up the
right fielder,
multi-gold glover Jason
Jason
Hayward.
And that last
Hayward.
Swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home fifth. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see Jason Hayward will stand in again as
Now
we flash
batting,
you back
right
to earlier.
fielder,
He's accounted for their
Jason
only runs of the ball game on
Hayward.
one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Fouled off. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Braun. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely
Well, fire up the highlight reel. Hayward just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview.
Can I just say that I
of what
really
we'll be
love the
seeing from him
Match.com
going forward, it's gonna
Satan
be a
in
real
2020
boost for this ball club. You can
commercial.
bet the boys in the clubhouse are
Did you
flying
say
out right now
Satan?
because of him.
Yeah, Match.com has this commercial where
Oh
Satan
my
is on a
god,
dating
it's
app.
Satan in 2020.
Yes.
It's like Satan and then 2020 personified. My favorite part is whenever they're running out with the toilet paper wrapped around their arms.
Yeah.
Pretty fun stuff.
I think I got about one more episode in me. That's fair. Ooh, Ash, those are hot.
Right?
Those are...
They're off of AliExpress. We could all get a pair. Act like we don't know anybody.
Have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this fan base expected a contender this year, and so far they've gotten what they expected and more. They've been terrific in April
Guys,
and May,
my gaydar is getting so good.
But I'm told they don't want to get ahead of themselves. They're going to stay humble, keep doing the little things right,
At work,
and just
there's
play
this
good
chick named
baseball.
Miranda,
And, well, it's working so
and my
far,
first
guys.
instinct upon
Thank you,
seeing
Heidi.
her was that, oh, this woman's not straight. And then she was like, my husband. And then she said something about her kids, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm being lied to right now. And then today, I just looked at her and I was like, don't you just love it when women? And she goes, oh, yes.
Your attention, please.
And then we sat there talking about, like, our affinity for women and how we were both, like how I was married at one point and how she was currently married. And she was like, I told my husband if we didn't get married after 6 weeks, I probably wouldn't be married. And I was like,
Pham is
a
going to
queen,
get there as he
a
backs
true
up to
queen.
put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in
Kyle
to try it again,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Ladies and
Jeremy
gentlemen,
Jeffress
your
gets the call
attention,
from
please.
the pen to take over
Now
on the
pitching
mound and
for
start the
Chicago
home
Cubs.
seven.
Number 24, Jeremy
Des,
Jeffress.
Hold
Here's
on.
the 0-1.
I'm just gonna
Another
message
one
you.
fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the
Now
mound
batting.
right there. He
The
had to
second
stare down
baseman.
a really good hitter, and instead of working around the
Grounded
zone,
work.
he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
The batter, number
Reed, do you want to see
Digging
a
in now
picture of
for
this
San
one?
Diego, Greg
Greg.
Garcia.
Sure.
Singled home run in his
Garcia.
last time up.
They're
No balls
pretty
and 1
hot
strike.
shoes, not gonna lie.
Drilled on the ground to short.
I wanna get them.
And that
He's
will
out.
conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 4. It's 7-3.
Ooh, I can see you wearing those.
Yeah, because
Yeah, those are
All
noisy
set
weapons,
for the
alright.
start of the inning, and that'll
It's all
bring up
good.
the
Leading
outfielder,
off for the
I
David
think we all
Bodie.
have an ugly
the right
laugh
fielder,
at one
number
point.
13, David
Ready with the first
Bodie.
pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
I am not looking for
And it's
fishnet
gone
stockings.
as they add still another.
But you could.
I feel like I could see you wearing those as well. I'm not gonna lie.
I already have fishnets, but I'm not worried
now
about
batting,
fishnets.
catcher,
Here's the young
Wilson.
catcher, Wilson
Contreras.
Contreras. Line drive to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
now batting,
So one
Second
gone
baseman,
here in the Chicago 8th.
Jason
And standing in now,
Kipnis.
the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side.
And another fucking
And that'll
thing.
get
I don't have
down out
anybody
there
to
near
wear
the wall.
fishnets for. I don't even want to wear them for myself.
And he is in at
You
second
know how
base
hard
with
it
a
is
one-out
to
double.
make sure your pinky toe doesn't just try and escape and
Driving that
strangle
ball,
itself in
extending his
fucking
arms very
fish-
well, was able to get it over
know,
the
right?
right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall
I
for
haven't
an
worn a
easy
lot of
double.
fishnets
That's
in
one
my
of those
time.
solid hits that you don't even
Your
feel
attention,
coming off the
please.
bat.
Well,
Yes,
we
wear them
have
for each
to
other.
do
Grab
that.
a bat and hit for the pitcher
number
here.
5,
That would be
Albert
fun. We could do a little picture shoot. Oh,
Popped him up.
I have so many. Okay. So we have
There to pull it in is
Hot
Machado, and that's
girl.
out number 2.
with fishnets. Photo shoot that we're doing.
Now back
And
to
then
the
we're
leadoff
having like a
spot in
brunch.
the Cubs lineup.
dressed to the nines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I still really want to wear that
Stepping
purple
forward,
velvet dress.
Javier Baez. He scored after reaching on a single in his
Reed,
last
did
time
you just
up. He jumps
crumb?
on this one. High and deep
Yes, I
to
thought you
center.
guys had fishnets. No, I had a cramp, like a
Out
bad
of
one.
here to the
Toe cramp.
deepest part of the yard.
Yep.
Yeah,
that for you.
I'm good
sorry.
now. Like, it was a small one, though. Like, I'm good now. I'm sorry. So you had
Well,
your
you have a
laundry
great
list of
night
things
in
to do?
hockey.
Sorry,
You
I
scored 3 goals, and that's a hat trick.
No, we don't have a lot
How
of
about
those things to do. We
attention,
just
please?
have some
runs
things
in
to
one
play.
night.
Now pitching
That's the
for the
baseball
Honors.
equivalent of a hat
Number
trick.
25.
Okay.
That's awfully hard to do.
Yeah.
Tim Hill
think-
comes
Hill.
on the pitch now, hoping for better results
I
than
know
the other
that
arms
you
that
would
they've run
be
out there
our
in this one.
biggest. I don't want
The
to say like our
0-1.
biggest.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. And
Out of
not too
everybody,
shabby out of
you would be the
pen.
one
Takes just 2
most
the straightest.
unwilling to. No, that's not what I'm saying.
He's on to pitch out of the
Being straight
bullpen
has
in the
nothing to
bottom
do with
half
that.
of the 8th.
You're the one
Leading
who would
off
put
for
up the
the
most
Padres.
resistance
Down the
to
line.
Third
letting
baseman.
Dez
Batting.
and I
For the first
dress you guys.
Machado.
And it's quickly 0-2.
That's not incorrect.
Nothing in 2 count, and the
But
fastball call.
we would
strike
very
3, and
much
there's the
like
first
to
out of the inning.
do picnic, where everybody
The right
dresses
fielder, number 4.
Renaissance-esque
Weird.
Hit in 3 at-bats.
and we
Oh, no,
sit in
you're-
a
0-1 the
fucking
count.
field.
3 runs,
Yes.
7 hits. No
I mean, I've
errors
had
in the
picnics and
ballgame
fields
for the
before. I got a lot of great
Padres.
fields here to have
And
picnics.
there's a line drive, base hit to
I
left
do not
field.
have anything renaissanceful. I have things that I
Nope,
can wear that are
that's
nice.
where-
Dan, this guy's on fire.
That's where you leave it up to
All the time.
us.
It's
Up
got
next for the
150
Padres.
ABs
I-
and
The
200.
You
best
just have to
baseman.
wear. All you have to bring is a nice pair of shoes.
Obviously
Ooh,
in
that's
May,
already a
and he's
problem.
on fire.
Zero, he's been
Guess
locked
who
in
doesn't have
this
those?
season. It's continuing right
Go to
now.
Walmart. They're
Anything
like
that is
20
around the
bucks to
strike
buy a
zone, he
nice pair
feels
of
he can
dress
get the
shoes.
barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Or I shouldn't say a nice pair of dress
Now
shoes.
batting.
I wanted to
Pitcher.
I had a pair of
And
dress
it
shoes
is
that I would wear, but I had to wear them to work every
Focus
day.
and have a
Yeah, always
parasol.
frustrating to go down looking.
I do not
Everybody
want
does it,
that.
though.
I
You'll
have a
few
dress that is
ABs where you
so
get completely fooled.
perfect
Look
for
for
it,
him to
and
be
I will
on the
send you a
attack
picture.
early in
You
the
know what?
setback.
I might
Struck
actually
him
just
out.
put that on and
Struck
send you
him
a
out
picture of him in
again,
it.
I should say. His 3rd punch
For
out of the
doing
game.
that, I can definitely
Padres
dress up
lead
in
1. They'll need to
my
do better
dress
than that.
up.
It's
Love
10-3.
wearing. I don't have a mirror. Ugh. I have like my bathroom mirror, but I can't get a full body view because it's just not.
Yeah, I don't think I can get a picture right now
All set to
because
start
it's
the 9th in this one.
really
All set to
tough.
go is the veteran
The
first
first
baseman,
baseman, number
Anthony
44.
I'll
Rizzo.
have to do it
And right into the shift.
sometime
Rizzo.
tomorrow.
Gets foul,
Maybe
it's
after I get
0-1.
off work or before I go into work.
And right into the shift.
These are
This will
sick,
get
son.
foul for strike 2.
Whew.
I'm on Wish looking at boots right now.
Swing and a liner. Oh, look at Hosmer.
Got him.
It's in time.
Now batting.
And that'll bring
center
in the
fielder.
Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Happ.
On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. The
At
left
the plate,
fielder.
Kyle
I
Schwarber.
Kyle.
wonder
He's
what'll come up
hitless in
if I
3
type
at-bats to
in
this point.
golf.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Buckles?
Bullet back up the middle. Grisham
Oh,
is there.
son,
They
that's
breeze through this
that's
half
my
inning.
jam.
Ladies
Mitch
and gentlemen,
Moreland get
you're
up
Where are we here for ERA?
off the
Attention,
bench
please.
to lead off the home
Pinch
half
hitting
of
for
the
the
night.
Padres.
And they've certainly got their
Number
work cut
18.
out for them here, so
Mitch.
they'll just need to work on getting a goal.
Moreland.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next. For the
Coming to the
Padres.
plate now, Tommy
The
Pham.
left fielder.
He was sat down on
Tommy.
strikes in his last at-bat.
0-1
Balls
again.
and a strike the count. 1 out, nobody on.
Aye.
Bold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to take advantage
Ball.
of that pitch right there. 0-2
One
breaker
ball, 2
hanging
strikes,
over the
Miguel.
heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2
The
away
center
now.
fielder. Number
First
2.
offering on its way. Trent Grisham stands in as he looks at a
Grisham.
called strike. good pitch as this is swung
0-2
on and
is the count.
missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Bodie is there.
Unnecessary
Makes the
holes
catch,
in
and
his
the
shoe,
ball
I
game
guess.
is over. So another game is in the
Crocs.
books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt,
Crocs
we're
are
at the point
completely
in the season where
unnecessary.
certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner.
Incorrect.
I was gonna say, if Des doesn't say anything right now, that's how you know she's not listening to us.
And if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on
I'm gonna be real. I did not pick anything up except for the word Crocs and unnecessary and
Totally
China.
agree. This is usually the time when we start to see
I was talking about how
there's a lot of season left at the same time.
I don't like
Holes,
unnecessary windows in shoes.
And I said, so Crocs.
Mm.
Des, what are you even doing right now?
Watching Buffy.
Strictly that?
Well, and also knitting.
I was gonna say, I thought I couldn't remember if you said you were knitting or not.
Yeah. So, Yuri left sweet potatoes here, right? And like they're basically cooked. And like I don't like sweet potatoes alone. I'm not here for that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make the candied yams. But I need to bake them again.
We mentioned earlier
I
that this
also
game
need
is a road sweep opportunity.
marshmallows.
For more on that, let's go down to Heidi Watney.
Yeah.
Well, we know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be.
Walmart open right
Coming
now?
through in
It's
this
probably
game
not
to
open
complete
right
a
now.
series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring, and wouldn't it be satisfying to do it here on enemy turf, sending this home crowd away empty-handed? Let's see if they can get it done.
All right,
Now
thanks,
batting,
Heidi.
first base.
Jeff Jerko is in
Yeah.
for the third time.
John Lester.
Now as he takes a
Jerko.
called strike, it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really
I got the
getting
count.
the better of
0-2.
him now. It's strike two. Some action
Chuck
out in
Testa?
the bullpen. Couple of
John
right-handers
Lester.
starting to loosen up.
Chuck
Protecting
Testa?
on 0-2,
John
so
Lester.
We'll do it again.
My dad's
Another great taxidermy by Chuck Testa.
Strike out there with the tying run
I don't
over
know
at
what you're
first
saying at this
base.
point.
Now batting.
Great taxidermy.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
have
an
to
alien
More
thing?
difficult
Omar.
to manufacture
Chuck
that guy.
Testa.
Oh, yeah.
Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Another
I hear the
great
words
High
you're
in the
saying.
air.
I'm gonna send you the video, Reed. Just calm
And
down.
that
Give me a
will
second.
conclude matters
Like, I hear you.
in the seventh.
I do not get you.
Milwaukee leads 1. It remains
I
1-0.
love how you were like so genuinely just trying to get me to understand, and I was like, no.
6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
I am doing a pun, sir.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this will get all the way to the wall.
He said
Dude.
AIDS IV.
And
What?
he will pull into
There's
second with
there's
leadoff
a
double here to
HIV
start the 8th.
commercial,
Cubs.
probably for like some
The catcher.
fucking medicine or whatever.
They
They were like, and remember, if blah blah blah, AIDS IV, like HIV. But I swear to God, they said AIDS IV.
As that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now.
R.I.P.
Hit a bomb yesterday.
Ladies and
hit
gentlemen,
another
your
tape-measure
attention,
shot today. When
Now,
he
You know
gets
who he
hot
is.
in bunches, this could be the
Number
beginning of one of
35.
those
I don't know if that means you
This
do or
one's
don't know.
also
Sure.
hit well, deep down the right field line, and that's going to wind up
Easy
looking
E,
just a
CPT,
bit
OG from the
foul,
other
so
side.
missed opportunity there.
Uh-huh.
Swing and a line
Cruising
drive,
down the street in
but
my
this will
6-4.
land foul,
Ah,
but he didn't miss by
thank you.
much.
I got it now.
Oh, you actually do know who he is? You
Now
didn't,
I
and
do.
now you do?
And a drive.
Yeah.
This
Jocking
one's
the bitches,
deep
smacking
to
the
right.
hose.
And,
Yep.
he missed
He
a
did
home
go to the park
run
to get
by
the
a
scoop.
matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to
Knuckleheads
hustle his
out
way
there
up to second as
call
he'll
shooting
reach
hoops.
here with a two-base hit.
Xander's wearing a
Official.
mushroom shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I feel like this is gonna be something.
Mm-hmm.
Hot and spicy or something crispy. Remember, the or is optional.
I was gonna say there's no way that's a real deer.
You probably thought this deer was alive,
No,
and this coyote was alive.
Definitely
and
not.
this pheasant was alive.
not at all.
Nope, they're not. They're dead. They've been taxidermized by Chuck Testa. Ojai Valley Taxidermy. I specialize in the most lifelike dead animals anywhere. Period. Look at that antelope driving a car. No, it's just
Nope.
Oh no, there's a bear in my bed.
Oh. I feel like that's like one of those like, this isn't the beach. Oh no, there's a bear in my bed.
Chuck Testa.
Oh, this girl really liked the fact that Chuck Testa was in her bed.
There's a leopard.
Right.
No, it's just Chuck Testa with another realistic mount. Shipped to me from anywhere. Call Chuck Testa for the most lifelike dead animals around, period.
Did that rhino just order a drink?
No. Chuck Testa does not taxidermize pet.
Nope.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off.
Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, right fielder.
And I better rule that a base hit.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
I'm not gonna lie, this hat is like low-key making me want to cut my hair so I can wear it.
He's 0
But I
for
know
2
that
in
that's
the ball game
not
so far.
good enough reason to do it. I'm waiting till at least May.
There's a swing
Unless
and
some
a drive
bullshit
hit
pops
well out
up,
to
but I
right
don't see that
field.
happening.
Braun looking up.
Because if I wait till mid-May, then
And
it's been 2 years.
goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's
Your
multiple
attention,
home runs.
please.
It's actually something else I got in my stocking.
Watch yourself.
All
You're
this
missing over
candy
the
pops
heart
out,
of the
and I
plate.
see
Number
scratch
38.
tickets.
Comes on
Mixed in with the
base,
scratch
hoping
tickets,
for
though,
better results
was
than other
a
arms that they've
little,
run out
like,
there in this one.
gift
And it's
pamphlet
fouled away.
thing
Williams
to the
has
place
some
that
of the
my
absolute
everybody in
best
my family
strikeout
goes to
stuff in the
get their
game
hair cut.
today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts.
To which my
per
dad even
9
said,
is a
I actually had
number
nothing to
that's
do with that.
usually through the roof.
Krista gave that to you, or wanted to give that to you, because it had been so long. Said she misses you.
Now batting.
But she actually wants to see a picture of how long your hair is. It's like, it's been that long. The person who cuts my hair is Krista.
Nasty, and she gets a lot of swings.
So apparently my mom sent her a
Swing,
Christmas
high
card that
drive,
I didn't know about,
left
that I was in.
field
And
and
I don't know what picture she used.
And it's gone as they add still
And
another.
when she told me that, I said, well, can I see the picture you used? She didn't
Three
acknowledge it.
homers in the
And I
same
still have yet
inning.
to
This
see
has
that picture.
become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
But I mean,
The batter, number
she wants a picture of how long it is. She's
Second to the
literally
box
going to see
now,
it whenever I get it
David
cut,
Bodie.
because she's going to be the one that cuts it.
High and deep to right center. Kane on the move.
She got married on
got
her
it.
birthday.
A nice play there. 2 away.
Wow, way to make somebody else's
back.
birthday all about you, right?
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Descalso
Descalso.
struggling so
Yeah, I
far
should've
in
stopped
this one
calling her
and
after
looking
that.
to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane.
Go punch her.
But he won't have a play. This is
Right
down
in
and
the
into the
tit.
gap.
See, now, I'm not going to
Now
lie.
get
Part of
into
me was like, I'm not going to get my hair
scoring
cut
position
because of
with
the
2 away.
pandemic. And
Some
then
guys just lay back.
another
and
part of me was
watch
like, I'm
that
going to wait till
first
everything's
pitch.
over
No
and
matter
be like,
what,
yeah, it was a,
work the
you know,
count, make
pandemic
the pitcher
hair
waste a few
growth.
pitches, but when he serves up a
And then
fastball
another
like
part of me was
this
like, well, I
on the
can't go
first
get it cut
pitch,
because she's
it's hard
immunocompromised,
not
so
to
there's no
go
way
after
she's
it.
working right
And
now.
that's just
I don't
what
want
he
to go
does.
anything else.
He jumped
Turns
all
out I guess
over
she
it.
probably
It's
is.
been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
But so now I'm just like, nah, fuck it.
Good lead off is second there. Now the pitch.
If I get it
it's
cut,
about
I'm
to
waiting
say-
till May.
Deep drive to
I
left.
was about to say that I'm rejoining the
And
party, but I'm
outta
just
here.
joining
And
on
I
my
mean by plenty.
my
That
phone.
ball was crushed. Well, we've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys.
Your
That was their
attention,
fourth
please.
big
Okie
fly of the
dokie,
game.
phone. Why don't you
I
work
don't know
with
what you think,
me?
but this
Number
is one of those
51.
cases where I think the
Ready.
hitters right now, they must be
Oh,
seeing beach balls
Rosa.
up there right now with 4 bombs
Hello?
already in this
Hello?
one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it.
Hello?
And
I'm
shot
I'm
to
still
make the play. Here's Ryan Braun now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope
Leading
will
off
be a
for the
rebuttal
Brewers,
of all those runs they
the right
just
fielder.
gave up.
Well, Matt,
Ryan
I think mentally they need to get
Braun.
2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can.
So
string
nice.
something
There's
together.
2 of her now.
Lester gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the
The
hitter's
batter,
timing.
number
You
3.
do that, and
Shortstop,
everything's going to be fine.
Orlando.
That strikeout, he never threw the
Arcia.
same pitch
What?
twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard but foul. 0-2 now from Lester. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball
Now
game.
batting, the third
First
baseman,
offering on its way.
Luis Urias.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus
That's
far
how I
in the
sleep.
game for Milwaukee. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in.
Thank you.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee.
You didn't see me sleeping
They're
like that on the
down
floor when I
9
slept in
now.
your guys' bedroom?
Josh Hader
Enters the game from the
Number
pen, and because this
71.
is a non-save
Josh
situation, it's evident that they're just trying to
I
get
mean, it
him
wasn't
some
about where I
work
slept, it
after
was more
having
about
not
just how I
thrown
slept.
in
It was
several
a joke.
days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep
for
him
being
sharp
real,
and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Hader is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all
Well,
National League closers in all-star votes.
Hey, hats
I didn't
off
exactly
to this
think-
guy right now. It wouldn't
no
have
matter
been
how
my
many times you guys
first
said
guess
it,
if I was
you'd
thinking
actually
about
be
who was
comfortable with
leading
that,
this
'cause you
position.
were just trying to
But
be
you know
nice in
what?
my head.
He's played very well this year, and the fans
regardless
certainly
of
have
that,
taken notice.
Hit in the air to right
I
field.
still,
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
So here's Albert Almora next. 3
Almora.
for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it.
well, I
And he
wouldn't.
brings
I
it in
wouldn't- I
for the
wouldn't do
second
that.
out of the inning.
Now batting,
Striding
right
forward
fielder,
now, Jason
Jason
Hayward. He had
Hayward.
that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. High fly
Now,
ball out to straightaway center.
What I was gonna say is, regardless,
He's under it, and he
I would have
makes
slept
the
exactly
catch
the same
for
as I
outfielder.
did probably.
Your
Ben
attention,
Gamble
First,
please.
not at
Get up
all,
off the bench to
Pinch
lead
hitting
off the
Brewer.
home
Well, I
half
mean, I
of
guess
the
I
night.
wouldn't be
Number
cold
16.
because that would have
Work
been
cut
better.
out
Hey,
for the player, so he'll just need
But also
to
how
get
damn
it
bright it
forward.
was because there was like no
Strike
curtains
one
in
to
there
start
and the
the
sun was
at
coming
bat.
out. And also because of the
This is hit
loudness
high in the air out toward left
of Yuri and
center.
Kyle
Maben is
at
there,
8 to 9 in
and
the
that's
morning
the first
saying,
out of the inning.
still playing that damn game. And then eventually getting up, going out there, grabbing his
The center
Speaking
fielder,
now,
number
for
Brewers,
6.
but grabbing his
Lorenzo
equal.
Cain,
Lorenzo.
who was
And then
retired after
dying
popping
until-
out in his last at bat.
I'm
Bases
so
are
mad at
empty,
myself
one
for
man
sleeping that late.
And he takes a pitch right
I
down the
really
middle.
want to go back there.
Man, this dude is locked.
I was actually
in on
talking
the
about
mound.
that tonight with
He's
someone.
throwing each pitch with confidence.
My
Oh, and he's really got
my
the
cousin,
strikeout pitch
not the
working
one that
now.
I was
He
getting
notches
texted about,
number
but my other
9 in
cousin,
the ball game.
and his
The
girlfriend
batter,
was
number
actually
7.
He's their
You
last
guys
Second
shot
like
here
baseman,
with 2 away in the
Aaron.
ninth as they
And
look
she was
to
like,
avoid the shutout.
No go.
Yeah, Matt, they just
When you
haven't
going
had
back?
any answer for
You
the
got
great
go.
pitching so far in
I
this
was like,
one.
well, I mean,
And it's quickly 0-2.
no, but
And another foul
But I
ball.
did, but I did,
2 out, nobody on.
but I, well, because she might fit in
Not in front of that one, but he
a
stays
little bit
alive
with like
and
you
will do it
guys,
again on
but like
0-2.
my cousin,
The
not a
Brewers
chance.
down
He's
to
not
their
fitting in
final
with anyone down
strike.
here.
Another foul ball, and this
What
battle
was I
will
gonna say?
continue.
But I was like, well, see, here's the thing though, but I like the house was in my name, so like when we get this returning guest discount, like, I get the returning guest discount. Like, I can go back.
Well,
like, I could go back
not the least
next
bit
month
intimidated by the
for a
hostile
weekend with
environment
them,
they walked
and then
into,
come back,
as they
you
dominated
know, whenever
this
we
road
were to
series
go
from beginning to
with the
end.
discount,
Yeah,
and
they
with you
sure
guys,
did,
like, so on and
D-Roll.
so forth.
I mean,
Like,
what's better for adding a little
it's
extra
not like I,
swagger
you know,
to
like,
a
how
team
wild would
than
that be, though, at
getting
the
a
same time? Like,
series
imagine that
sweep
if I just,
from
like,
somebody else's
like,
building.
next month you guys are all
This
just, like,
is a
hanging out, like, hey,
big
Rick,
win
get on.
for
I'd be
this
like, oh,
ball
sorry, I
club,
can't. And I send you
and
guys
I
a picture, and I'm
expect
just
to
sitting
see
in
them
that living room.
walking tall into the next series.
No, so that's the thing, though. Like, I would definitely be, like, letting you guys know that, like, hey, like, I'm going to be in the neighborhood, so if you want to, like, stop by. I'm sorry, did you say the lips? And you were talking about pants, right? So you're oh, wow. The accent? You sound like Courtney. Ryan. I like Courtney. I think those two are really good for each other. And apparently, though, the funny part is, apparently Courtney was nothing like the way she is until apparently Ryan changed her. And not in like a, like, you know what I mean, like he just rubbed off on her so much.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Garcia.
But I mean, like, she was like, I mean, like a complete 180, like.
Hit out towards second.
Like, she's one of us, you know.
First, and you can forget about the go-ahead.
Like, you know, like she would hop into Discord on her own account and just be like, I'm gay.
Now batting.
Ready now for
You know, like she's like, when I say one of us, I don't even mean like one of like us here. I mean like she's like one of like Zach, Tim, like us, like the guys. Like even so, like
Wick is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park.
Tim is, for as like nerdy and like aggressive for that matter when it comes to gaming as he is, like he also is like a very like, he cares a lot about like every single one of us, like deep down. Like he might not seem like it or show it sometimes, but like I have him on Snapchat and like he doesn't go on there often, but like back in the day he used to be on there a lot more. If I posted something, anything at all that showed any semblance of like not being happy, he would message me like, hey man, you okay bro, like I'm here to talk to you. And that was back before like I was even like talking to these guys as much as I was. Like,
now batting, right fielder, Cameron.
So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but
just a sec now is that.
Oh yeah, no, I got it.
Outfield, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here.
Now
3-2.
batting, catcher.
But yeah, no, like just as a whole, like he's and like he's always like he'll comment on like Facebook stuff too, like, and you know he'll pop in and check. Same with like Jurtle, and he's insane.
Wow, talk about a guy
Textbook,
getting hot, right? Hits a bomb,
insane.
hit one yesterday.
But he's super
when
nice.
He gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. This could be
no, like I mean, like
schizophrenic.
Very good.
The changes for Cincinnati.
Come on
now pitching
and
batting in the
spot in the lineup following
number
the
50.
But like there was more to it, like to the point where he was in a home, not because he was just schizophrenic.
Number 3, Freddie.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
He's hitting for the Cubs.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Javier Baez.
It was actually really warm the last 2 days, but right now it's 23. But when you factor in the wind chill, it says feels like 15.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Christmas morning, Boston was the warmest city in the continental United States. Yeah. It was like, here's the fucked part. So, what day was it? The week before, so like not 2 days ago Thursday, but the week before on Thursday,
hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slide.
or even before that, Tuesday, we were anticipating so much snow that, which Ashton just left. Can you still hear me?
Inside, fighting it off for a nice base.
That was Des.
Late now, Daniel
Ding dong.
Winker is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So it's a runner at
now
first
batting,
with 2 men
third
out.
baseman.
Yeah, Tuesday of last
National
week,
League MVP Chris
Ryan.
Bryant.
we were anticipating so much snow for Thursday that everybody left from work with their stuff with them, knowing that we're home on Wednesdays as it is, and then it's going to snow Thursday, so they'll probably call us to stay home and work from home because we're not doing snow days. Had we been doing snow days, we would have had a snow day last Thursday. Since then, it snowed again on like Saturday.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's
or like
third
Monday or
RBI.
something. Like it just like we got like a foot and a half of snow,
Anthony.
give or
Might have
take,
this one
on
locked
last
down.
Thursday, and then like
Rizzo.
periodically throughout the
Always
week
big,
up
those
until
add-on
Christmas
insurance
Eve.
for
It
us.
would just
Big
snow like
RBI
every
right
now and
there
then, like add
for a
another
little
like 2
bit more
inches, like nothing
breathing room.
crazy.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
And then,
Towards second.
so I was like, oh
Fielded
cool, we'll have
by
snow on Christmas. That's the only time I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
First will finally retire.
And then at about, I don't know, maybe 3 p.m., give or take, Christmas Eve, it started raining and getting up to about 55 degrees out. And then it just rained
Jeremy.
all Christmas Eve, overnight, all Christmas Day when it got up to about 60. It continued to rain all through Christmas Day. So from about 2 or 3 p.m. Christmas Eve to about, I don't know, 5 or 6 a.m. like last night,
The first baseman, number
when it eventually turned into snow.
Joey.
So it went from about 2 feet of snow, give or take, to no snow whatsoever, to, and then it turned to snow and kept going until about, like I said, 5 or 6 a.m. So we got another like little dusting of like another 3 inches. And then since then, that's all already like kind of melted because it was like in the 40s today. So the weather has been very fluctuating. And then it's supposed to rain for New Year's and then turn. It's like literally, it's weird. It's gonna be like a mirror image. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's supposed to rain all Thursday, all Friday, not be as warm, but be warmer than the rest of the week. And then it's turning into snow as Saturday comes around. So Christmas and New Year's are going to be the exact same thing. Any snow on the ground will be melted away.
Heading out towards
Wet.
shallow right.
Just moist.
Maben is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the
Leading
former
off
first
for the
rounder
Cubs,
and Pittsburgh area native
center
Ian
fielder.
Happ.
Specific.
And now pitch on the way, and he fouls this
Because
one
I
off.
believe so, but I just want to make sure. Well, about
Now here's the
how
pitch.
she's not like putting in any effort
Pulls
other
this
than
one
just
in the
making,
air out
like,
to left.
bragging on herself.
Waiting on it is good
Pretty
one.
much everything
He
about
hauls it in
Alex.
for the first out of the
Just
inning.
him like kind of sucking, and like how it's
Now
kind of
batting.
becoming
So one
a,
kyle
the
here in the
I don't want to say
Chicago
a
eighth.
burden
That'll bring up the
necessarily
left-handed
to
hitting
deal with
Kyle
her
Schwarber.
when she's like doing this shit, because she won't put in the
Snatched
effort
out of
at all
midair
to
at
try and
first
better
base
herself.
for route number 2.
With things like,
The right fielder.
But it's exhausting.
that's a good word for it.
Hmm. Yeah.
miss.
Number
Stepping into the
15.
box, Cameron Maybin.
Cameron.
He's 2 for 3 and
I
looking
said, hold
for
on.
more here.
Maybin.
First
Call.
delivery to
My
him
mom
on the
came
way.
out here.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is
The last thing I heard when I said that's a good word to use.
riding in
to
once
Des when
again.
describing
Jesse
Pick up.
Winker. So far, 2 for 3 in this
How
one.
to deal
Number
with it.
33.
Fouled away.
Jesse Winker.
Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and
0-2.
missed. That's strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And you were probably met with a bunch of that's valid.
We
The
got
third
him
baseman,
swinging.
number
Jesse
7.
Winker is retired to
Eugenio.
kick off
And then you start
the
calling her out on
ninth.
that,
Eugenio Suarez
unless this is
comes
another
on
time
with
this has
one
happened
gone
since
here
then.
as he looks at a cold strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this
Like it's her
lineup
way of
as there
not
are
listening and just being like, yeah, no, that's valid.
Two
The
away
batter,
now.
number 9.
I don't know what he said though.
Second baseman.
Mike
Mike
Moustakas is in with
Moustakas.
2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Which
And that's 7
it's not a,
straight strikes to
it's
start this
genuinely
inning.
not a great
He's got a chance at an
habit to
immaculate
have
inning.
because it straight up just makes me more
Leaning into the
confrontational.
dugout, and he pulls the ball
And it makes
back
me want to
in.
be like, are
A
you fucking
terrific
listening to
play
me?
there,
You're
and
fucking
the
not.
ball game is over. So, guys, do you think games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean,
Yeah.
these guys are competitors, and they want to win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These rivalry games are a bit more impactful to that race. So, yes, I think their outcome can affect the players' morale a little bit more noticeably.
Yes. Yeah. Like, if you're not extrapolating on, like, why do you think that my emotions are valid? Why do you agree with me? Like, she's failed conversational skills 101. You can't just say a single word and expect the conversation to be good, or, you know, if you do the one-word answers, everyone knows one-word answers come off as very, you know, aggressive, or, like, passive-aggressive, I should say. So when she does that, when she does the whole, you know, that's valid, and I understand that it's her way to try and be, you know, non-confrontational, but that's why it makes me extra confrontational, because it's like you don't even give a shit about what I'm saying. And you're just throwing it away, throwing it back in my face. They're gonna expire at some point. Yeah. Well, and then when I set up my bank account over here, it took, you know, maybe 15 minutes total. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Sorry, I was eating chocolate for a minute, but I want to chime in and say the shit with her bank as well,
Mhm.
and like just like being all like up in arms about something she could easily fix. She's like, yeah, but it's not something I can fix right now, or it's not fixed right now. Like, it's fucking 11:30 at night. You don't need that shit fixed right this second anyways.
Yeah.
You just wake up tomorrow, you call people, you make it fixed in the morning.
You make an appointment at the very least, and then just go to the appointment and then get your shit fixed.
Got him out on his front
No
foot.
ball,
It's
2 strikes.
0-2. Chafin has seen his role
Yeah.
change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with
The
him.
center
and
fielder,
watching
number
this
33.
at-bat, it's clear to me that his
Yes,
rhythm and timing, they're just all
Winker.
off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit
No
them.
ball, 2
Behind
strikes.
0-2 now.
Mhm.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second
Now
out.
batting.
Third
Third
Emilio
baseman.
Suarez
Eugenio.
is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Warren.
Runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate. You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this
1 ball,
guy,
2 strikes
so
to count.
what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse.
Your
Michael
attention,
Lorenzen
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching
ninth
for the
inning
Reds.
as he'll try to keep the
Number
score right
21,
where it is heading to the
Michael.
bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, they tell you.
Love
And they
Renton.
don't hide it either. They make it pretty easy to know, because that way you don't, because they don't want to have their time wasted.
Swings and misses
0-1
there,
the
so
count.
he's down 0-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Prior forms of identification, like a birth certificate or something like that.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first
Yeah, that's another
down.
one that would work.
But she doesn't have that.
Your
Jason
attention,
Hayward
please.
will move into
Pinch
the
hitting
on-deck
for
circle now to
Chicago.
try to get something
Number
started here
22.
with
My
one
God,
gun
dude,
in
still
the
hitting
inning.
402.
Hayward.
You know what she needs to do? She needs to
Hard down the
like,
right
okay,
field
so she
line.
needs to figure out
But
when her shit's expiring. And then she needs to go to HR and be like, hey, so I was having some issues with my bank account and,
This
you
one
know,
skied out toward right.
all of that.
Long
And
run for the right fielder.
if they
He's
can
not
void
gonna
the
have
one
a
that
play.
she has
The
right
pinch
now,
hitter comes
then
through.
send it to her
Not in
father's
time,
house.
and he's in there with a double.
Like,
That
she could
was
do
a
that for
great
2
job
of them.
driving
The bat,
that ball.
number
And then,
Extending
boom,
his
she
arms
has
very well, was
both
able to
things
get it
of mail
over
that she's
right
getting.
fielder's head. One hopping
And
it off the
HR will
wall
do
for an
that for
easy
her.
double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off.
At least
the
they
bat.
should be able
Long
to.
run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Right, so someone's got to hold her hand to do it. And
Now
on top of that,
Chris
it means
Bryant,
putting her big girl
runner in
pants on
scoring
to do
position
something,
with
even if it's handheld while doing it. And on
Looking to
top
keep
of
this
that,
a one-run
if she
game
does all
on the
this,
pitch.
I feel
Foul
like,
off.
I could be wrong on this, I don't know, but I feel like, you know, doing all this means that, like, she's got kind of some shit on track, less things to complain about.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving Chase his good one. He makes the catch. What a play on the
Right.
run.
Ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, your attention,
Look at me,
please.
my life sucks. If I don't have anything that sucks, then I can't say my life sucks.
Craig Kimbrell with the
Number
baseball here
46.
as he'll try and close things
Craig
out. Mike Moustakas
Kimbrell.
is in to start things off here as he looks at a called
I got the
strike.
count.
It's
0-2.
0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan
More
from
likable.
the home supporters here. One away.
I'm not gonna lie, if all I ever
She's
heard from her was
victimized.
trauma, then I wouldn't want to be around.
From the stretch.
Yeah.
No
I like
balls
her
and
for
one
her.
strike. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No problems for him on the mound.
Then you deal with it.
The first baseman, number 19.
And he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far. Man, that's...
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
Like, it's not like she's hearing that, hearing her, you know, say she could kick my ass, and it's like, well, you're not a child anymore, so you have power over your own life. And you can protect yourself, like back when you were a kid and you were dealing with an abusive parent, you know, emotionally, physically, otherwise, you couldn't do anything about it because they were your, you know, they took care of you and everything. Yeah, but now you are an adult. You are your sole caregiver. So it is your job to protect you. So call the fucking cops if she tries to do anything.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah.
First pitch on its way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Now we're going to have a conflict in the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now
Lucas
pitching
Sims,
and batting
a
in the 8th
6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Lucas
out in front of it, strike one.
Now catching
1 for 2
and
in the
batting
ball
9.
game thus far.
Number 52, Kyle.
The windup and the 0-1 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Now they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball.
Kyle
I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here.
Well, then I was also telling her all that shit too. So she had multiple people telling her, just fucking get off of it. You know, it's not your responsibility. You can't, you know, be held accountable for your mother's shit. And she was like, oh, but my siblings, and it's like,
turned into a slugfest of Ruthian
so I would back off.
7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better balls.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And this ball is gone.
By example.
No chance to make a play on that one.
Your attention, please.
Enters from
Now
the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 26.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini.
Iglesias.
Popped him up. Votto trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Well, then, like,
and he fouls this one off.
and like, not to diminish like her shit, and not to be all like, oh, my life was just, you know, so much fucking harder than hers. I don't want to do that, but like. Bill, my dad, had split custody of me and my mom allowed Drake to come over with me.
Number 40.
And I didn't realize it at the time, but as long as Drake was over there, he would get the beatings. As soon as Drake left, and he was like, I can't do it anymore, I'm sorry, I started getting beat. Like, and Drake doesn't feel, like, yes, he feels responsible, like, he's my older brother, he, you know, wants to, you know, help me in the ways that he can, but he is also aware that he isn't in the position to do that. And I don't understand how it's so difficult for Amethyst to get that through her fucking head that, you know, like I do, she doesn't want to understand it, you know, because it doesn't fit her narrative of herself and her tragic backstory.
And another foul ball.
Because she has to make herself the villain.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Garcia. Doubled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The left fielder, Brian.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be nothing in 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Well, and like that's just so frustrating because, like, yes, there is a you know, a certain beauty in, you know, in how the villains are portrayed, because they are so passionate about, you know,
you don't see that too much in today's
you know, their morals are like whatever they have that they're fighting for, that they would literally burn the world down. There's something very beautiful about that. But they're a villain for a reason. And
you rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one
they shouldn't be put on a pedestal. That's not.
Catches made, and the Cubs bounce back here to take the
there are so many good, morally ambiguous characters out of there that are actually like good people, but still have those like morals and everything. But she doesn't want to hear about it.
Yeah, Maddie, they do, and that's
I tried to introduce her to. Well, I did introduce her to one of my favorite series. It's the Captive Prince series. It's, you know, it's got everything. It's got, you know, a gay romance. It's got a villainous blonde who's very manipulative. So perfect for her to, you know, project onto. And he's actually the hero of the story. And he overcomes all of his shit, and he gets the fuck over it. And she loved it. She loved that book. And she loves the character. Why can't she do that with more more morally ambiguous people, though? Why can't she recognize? Like, she's... I feel like her type is manipulative characters because they remind her of her mother, and that's what she thinks she wants to be. Like, subconsciously, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mhm.
So stepping in.
Mhm.
Now batting.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Andrew Miller is called upon the pitch, really needing that double play. The bases are loaded here with only one man out. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. Fowler looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. And don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
Seems like an asshat.
Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases.
Well, at first when he started to do that, I was just very much like, oh, I mean, like, it's very cute that he's, like, passionate about these things. And, like, you know, he talks with a lot of confidence. So it's like, I kind of assume that, you know, he's, you know, he can be an intelligent person and maybe just get very excited about talking about things so it doesn't come off very well. And then I heard him talk more, and I was like, oh, that was far too kind of me.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he
definitely wrong. That was incorrect. He's just an asshole, and he doesn't really do any research. Like, I think it was a while ago, me and Amethyst were hanging out, and I, you know, was excitedly telling her about, like, so I read this Tumblr post that was all like, you know, a lot of, like, cowboy, like, gays were, like, very deeply in cowboy culture. And Alex, you know, trying to fucking.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends
and I was like,
they might have this one locked up.
First of all, I don't really think it's your people. Second of all, I'm talking about the Cowboys in America, not the Cowboys in, you know, all that shit. I'm talking about the Cowboy revolution of the American, like,
Dallas Cowboys.
United States. I'll hit you.
I'm sorry, you said Cowboys too many times.
I know. But I don't know. He used like an actual like Mexican word for, you know, the Cowboys or whatever, and I was like, okay, well, I'm talking about Cowboys, baby. Not whatever the fuck you're talking about, because we're clearly doing two different things.
Number 46.
Dylan Carlson.
Sorry.
Start things off here as he looks.
I had to get it all out of my head.
0-2 is the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89 mile an hour changeup. There was a time when 89.
I like getting tickled.
I'll kill you.
Now that
please.
Right
swinging on the fastball there. Dylan Carlson is dealt with the first out in the bottom of the inning.
But yeah, and like I literally like, and at first I was just like, well, I mean, like I didn't look anything up in it, so I was like giving him some, you know, things about it. And I was like, no, because like they, you know, they linked books, they linked sources. So then I looked it up, and hey, I found my sources. And he was like, no, that's not correct. No, that's not correct. And he just kept steamrolling the conversation about, you know, whatever the fuck he wanted it to be. And it's like,
I feel like this is right, so this is right.
Yeah, and it's like we were talking about two completely different topics, and it's just that's a lot of the time. Like when he knows that he's losing an argument, or if the conversation isn't going his way, he'll move the conversation topic to something else.
And
without any
gone.
warning,
An
and it's like,
absolute
that's
bomb.
manipulative. That's gaslighting.
Chris Bryant leaves the
What
yard
Because-
with a solo shot.
thought you were done.
19th home run for him on the season,
Yeah,
as it's
it's
now
fine,
a
you can go.
6-run ball game.
No, I was asking my coach. I thought you were done.
I can't even count how many times. It's probably every single time that I've interacted with Alex where, like, we've talked about something, and, like, I feel like I'm a fairly nice person. Like, I feel, okay, I'm a fairly civil person. I'm very civil. That's the word. Because, like, I'm not going to cut you off when you're talking unless I'm excited about something, or if, like, I feel like you've been talking too long and it's my turn.
Let's take another look at just
center fielder.
textbook
Which
swing
was
right
always
there.
the case with
Good weight
Alex, and he
transfer.
would always just talk
Are
about
we
it.
saying these are things you do or don't do?
Solid contact and great
Don't do. Like, I
extension through the
won't
ball.
interrupt unless I'm excited, or, like, if I have something that, like, I think is fun. Like, with friends, it's different, because I'm, you know, I'm not trying to be civil. I'm
A brat.
exactly. That's my persona here. But with people I don't, you know, I'm not friends with, aka Alex.
Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. What do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
And, you know, he would just steamroll the conversation, make it, you know, whatever he wanted to talk about, or whatever made him most right.
But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games.
Yes.
I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Fouled away.
How does one technically do these things and not just
Taking
be
in over
these
at
things?
first for the second out, as that
The
might have been
catcher,
extra
number 40,
bases if it were 3
Wilson.
feet higher.
Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
Oh, I love that. I was actually like, I don't know if I actually said this to you or not, Des, but when we're always talking about that fat fuck that's tweeting about being the king of everything.
Oh my god,
like,
yeah.
You know, he who has to say he's king has no subjects, or something like that. Or I don't know. Like fuck, it was something along those lines. If you have to say you're the king, you ain't the king of shit.
If you have, it's the same thing with narcissists saying that they are empaths. If you have to say it, it's not real.
I'm not racist. That's the most racist person in the room.
Is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be.
You're essentially just raped and pillaged the title. That's it. You colonized it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yadi Molina digging in now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the.
Pretty sure I remember one time, like this is early on, like when we first started meeting you guys. I heard him talking about like something of that sort, like with the martial arts bit, or
How's
whatever.
it feel to have a tumor, bitch?
I'll kill you.
The center fielder,
Harrison Bader comes on with
I was like, I overheard it in the background, or Amethyst was talking about it, and I was just like, yeah, my dad's a certified black belt. Like, I don't know, like, where this ties in or anything like that, but like, my dad's a certified black belt. And like, she said something like that. Cause like, legit, like, there's a certification no longer on my wall. He took it down for whatever reason. But there's, put up some sports stuff, because I turned this room into my game room. But he has a certification, like, not just like a black little felt belt that they gave him. He has the actual paper certificate that authenticizes him as a black belt of karate. So,
that's pretty dope, dude.
Like I said that, and then she reiterated that out loud or something like that, and he was just like got like offended.
Yeah.
Or like called bullshit or something like that. I'm like, I can take a picture of it and show you. Like, this is.
God, it's tickling a memory in my head so much, but like I can't recall it. But I know I was there for that conversation, you know.
Because like, it's a legitimate, certified teacher, trainer, master, whatever you want to call it,
master, I think, yeah.
of this thing, then passed on his knowledge, his wisdom, his experience, everything to my father, who passed the classes, the courses, the challenges, the tests, whatever, to be deemed in the eyes of this person who was already deemed good enough to not only be one, but deem other ones as that. You know, it was like you can't get much past that. Like it's real. It happened. And I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time, I did not know that about my dad. I knew him and my mom took karate too, but she didn't go as far as he did. And they tried to get my brother to do it, and he like barely did anything, and they just didn't give a shit about me. So I just thought like my dad like knew a little bit, like, and my mom knows how to defend herself a little bit. And all this time, I just thought this little like fucking framed piece of paper on my wall that had like weird handwriting on it and like scribbles and stuff because of the markings was just like some shit. Like some sort of decor or some shit. And then like I eventually like, found out like no, that's just straight up certification. But then at the same time,
belittled it.
yeah, and I was like, okay. Yeah, like he like anything you are, he is, and he's better than you at it.
And I feel like a lot of his view on that is because he's not white. He puts a very big emphasis on, you know, him not being white, even though he is white. And he does have some, you know, relation that, you know, I have never met his family. I don't really care all that much. Gotcha. And he's always reasserting that, you know, he'll say, oh, I'm a beaner, yeah, I'm, you know, whatever. And I remember this one time, I was like, you're very light, and like, it wasn't something confrontational or whatever, but he made it confrontational. And he went off on how like he was always made fun of by, you know, his siblings for appearing more white. So he's definitely got like some fucking complex going on about how pale he is. He's like, you don't have to, like, it doesn't have to consume your entire personality.
Oh, I feel that though.
Being white?
No, God, just everyone in my family looks so much more Italian than me.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's why I try to just sleep in the sun during the summer. If we're being honest, because like not only is that a fact of life, but also like yeah, my cousins gave me a lot of shit for it. White over here, pale, you know.
And like all that shit's understandable, but when you start being mean to other people about it instead of just dealing with it on your own and healing from that,
yeah, I don't do that part. I don't be the dick about it.
Yeah, no. And you're very like. Yeah.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his
The
front
first
shoulder
baseman,
in,
number
kept his
44,
hands inside the baseball, and ripped
Anthony.
the base hit up the middle.
Yeah.
Right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes
Two negatives aren't making the positive here.
Verdugo looks up. It's gone.
And we need an opposite attract situation.
I know hindsight's 2020.
Amethyst couldn't be attracted to anyone
Don't
positive.
forget, he homered yesterday.
Real.
So you know
Now
he's
batting.
locked in and ready to
The
roll
left
up there.
fielder,
We'll see if he learns
Kyle.
from that mistake.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
And the home crowd has really
Your
come to life
attention,
here in the
please.
bottom of the eighth.
Now
They know
pitching
as
for
well as
Boston.
anybody that a
Number
3-run lead this
72,
late in the game is
Josh.
awfully tough
Well, especially
to overcome.
since all she does
Especially
is
on the
talk
road.
about her trauma,
3
but she
outs,
doesn't
this
have
one is
any
theirs.
fucking intuition for that shit. She doesn't have any knowledge on like how to, like,
They'll go to their
the
own
reason
left-hander out
why
of the bullpen.
trauma talks and, you know, mental
Nothing
illness
in one
talks
count.
are
Here
so
it comes.
prevalent in
And he
our
gets a hold of
generation
this
as
one
opposed to
again
like
to
previous
deep
ones,
right field.
because we're all
Racing
trying to
back
heal.
right
And now
fielder.
people, I'm
Outta
sorry, but
here.
people like
And
Amethyst
how about
who
that?
aren't trying to heal but still trying to,
Back-to-back
you know,
home runs.
tokenize, yes. And it's like, you can't do that. Like, you can't do that because you're not healing. You're trying to form these relationships. You're trying to trauma bond with these people so they can't leave you.
Number 5,
But they're gonna grow, they're gonna get better,
Alvarado.
they're gonna heal, and you're not.
There's a
And you're gonna
drive high
drag
in
them
the
down
air and
because
deep
you
to left center
can't
field.
be
Backcourt
there
is
for them
Bradley,
like
but
how
this one's
you
gonna
want
kick
them
off the
to be there
wall.
for you.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys
The
just lay
center
back
fielder,
and watch that
number
first
8,
pitch go by, no matter what.
Ian.
Work the count, make the pitch,
Ha.
and waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
the first pitch, it's
Are
hard
you
not
saying-
to go after it.
Sisyphus.
And
I
that's
thought you were
just
saying
what he does.
Sisyphus?
He
Like-
jumped all over it.
Oh, like Amethyst, but like
Yes.
Sister Amethyst? I got
was like-
you. I hear you.
On its way, the 0-1
I'm on
pitch.
board.
And it's fouled away.
Continue, I'm sorry.
4
Need that
runs
clarified.
here in this half inning.
I have no idea.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
I think that's the right one.
Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster
Oh,
than they
that's
can
what that
throw
is.
them across the
Ladies
plate,
and
it
gentlemen,
seems. That's
your
4
attention,
home
please.
runs in this inning
Now pitching for the
alone.
Red Sox.
It's times like this when
Number
pitchers
71.
wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
So now to the plate, David
Well,
Bodie.
no.
Now
Here's
a hard
here's
liner.
I've got a great
It's
analogy
been a
actually that
2 for
plays
4
into this.
effort
Okay.
for him so far in the
So
ballgame.
Amethyst is your boulder, but she has latched her boulder onto your ankles, so she is dragging you down. Meanwhile, you are pushing your own boulder up a hill, and you are working away and you are chipping away at it, making it smaller and making your own burden easier for yourself to deal with. While she is just dragging you down.
The batter number 9. Shortstop.
Yeah, Matty V, how about
Javier.
this,
That's-
B-Rob? You come to watch
that's
Bob
what
happens.
Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
You picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a home
Now
run.
batting. Third baseman.
Here's Chris
Red.
Bryant.
You have to give too much of
He was a
yourself to the
double
point
play
where
where
you
you
don't
have it
last time
yourself.
around.
Yeah.
Now here it comes. Oh, and this ball is
If you
absolutely
focus on, bringing
blasted.
her up,
High
your boulder
and
is
deep.
going to
And
just crush you.
bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Chris Bryant leads
Your
the
attention,
yard with a
please.
solo shot.
Now
and
pitching
even
for
20
Boston.
home runs for him
Number
now thus
48,
far, as they've widened
Colton
this lead to 8 now.
Brewer.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
That's why you got to pay attention
Number
in the on-deck
baseman, number
circle.
44.
He was calibrating his heater right
Anthony.
there.
He swings and
Rizzo.
crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping in now,
Kyle
Schwarber. A swing,
Schwarber.
and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Frazier
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching for the
role
Red
as he'll
Sox.
try to keep the deficit
Number
right where
70,
it is.
Ryan
So that'll bring up Jason
Frazier.
Hayward. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder. Number 5, Albert Almora.
I feel like she definitely
Here's Albert
abuses
Almora next.
the friend
He
privileges
swings
with
and grounds
you
it toward the hole.
much
A
more than
diving
she ever
effort
did
here
with
as he
me,
gets
and
the
that's
glove
gotta
on.
be because,
The recovery will not be in time at first,
you are
and the
her
inning will
best friend.
continue following the infield
and she's
single.
The
just
center
so
fielder.
reliant on
Number 8,
Well, I'm shocked he even
Ian.
pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble.
That's
Well,
because I
play's
talk
been
to you
made,
and
and that
don't ask you
retires
for
the side.
anything.
And then when you talk back, don't just say that's valid.
Yeah, I have a conversation.
All set for the start of the inning, and
Well,
next to
next
bat will
time
be
don't
the first
interrupt me.
baseman.
No, I'm not talking about that.
First inning underway now as the
Bobby
first pitch is taken for a cold
Dalbec.
strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty
Now
right there,
batting.
trying to
The
save him
center
some
fielder.
extra bases.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Talking into a void.
That's valid.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And Bradley swings and misses at that.
I don't even know what I'm going to say.
But you will once she says it.
What are you going to say? I don't get what I was going to say there. That was her that made that noise. I'm throwing that out there. That was not me. No, that was not that noise.
I'm sorry.
Drawback.
I'm not. I had nothing to say to that.
The laughter got caught in my, like, literally it got stuck in my throat and went out my nose, and I was like, no.
He's notched his first career
Like, you're right,
major
and
strikeout.
yes, they are very
if he can
in-depth,
become a
and,
consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to
conversations.
figure his career's going to be a solid.
Proof in the pudding, right?
At this level, have at least one pitch.
Okay, there. I said something now, so that way I fit the bill and not just Daz taking all the heat, even though you thought it was me.
Softly hit
Oh,
down to
fuck.
third, likely no shot at 2. And
You're
indeed,
out.
no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Ladies and
J.D.
gentlemen,
Martinez
your attention,
will grab
please.
a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Boston, number 28.
Rowan
J.D.
Witt gets the
I mean, I
ball
didn't
here
know
as
what you
he'll
were gonna
try
say,
and look
but-
for
Now
one
pitching
out to
for the
finish
Cubs.
this thing off. Oh,
Number
that hit him.
50.
Let's hope he's okay. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. Well, a rolling stone gathers no moss. And these guys, I'm not sure they've even heard of moss.
Yeah, this is a complete baseball team right now, guys. They've shown they can beat you in a variety of ways. They look like a team ready for the postseason, and we haven't even reached the All-Star break.
No doubt about it, Hero. I think they are the league standard right now.
Yeah.
It's a treat to watch this team play. Going to be a fun team to follow the rest of the season.
Yeah. No, but you're right. You know, you've done so much work on yourself in this past year, and you should be able to be proud for that, and you should be able to celebrate, you know, your journey and where you're at. And the fact that you're not fucking miserable anymore. And that's hard to do when you have someone, you know, that's always prepared with a snarky comment because she can't be happy. Mm-hmm. 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 You wanted to grow with her, not out of her, you know. That phrasing was a bit off, but yeah.
That made a very good sense. Good phrasing. Words.
I don't know. The mental picture that I got was Ashton
Physically
blooming
growing
in
out of
flower
her.
form. Yes, and literally, and I was just like, why would you do that, brain? That's unnecessary. Unnecessary psych damage that we just took. sounds like the Ivy then, right? Is Ivy the one that kind of sucks life out?
They do be like that, though.
Howie Kendrick is the new man on the squad, and he finds himself in the starting lineup after they went out and dealt for him.
The second baseman.
Yeah.
Howie Kendrick.
She's still midway down.
So striding
Now
in,
batting.
Howie Kendrick,
The second
as he'll
baseman.
look to bring home that
Howie
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone!
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and not...
How can I put someone else first if I don't exist? Like if I don't have me, how can I put someone first?
Well,
How can I
then,
even do
like,
that?
how are you expected to put her first when she doesn't put you first?
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And a relay home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Kendrick.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Howie Kendrick will stand in as we'll flash you
Now
back
batting.
to the second
The
inning.
second
Again,
baseman.
look at this key
Howie
3-run home
Kendrick.
run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends
Just fouled into the second deck. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Goodwin, and it's gone. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs. Here's Howie Kendrick. Already
Now
4
batting.
hits to his credit
The
in this
second
one,
baseman.
looking for a 5th
Howie
in this at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position.
What the fuck is this game? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Riding
batting.
in and working
The
on a
second
terrific performance in this one. Howie Kendrick. He's 5 for 6 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, they got great production at the plate from him in his debut with his new team.
They sure did. It's so huge to have a game like this after being traded. It just makes it so much easier to settle in and hopefully have a bunch more games like this one.
Stepping in,
Now
Anthony
batting.
Rizzo.
Well, that's
He's
how
got
he
a
always
chance
made me
to tie
feel
this
too.
ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. As a look
Just
now, the
completely
pitch.
unwelcome and a full
Well
burden.
hit,
It's like,
deep
I
down
don't
the line
understand.
and
Like,
right.
I'm literally, like,
Gone! It's a grand slam.
Grand Slam's got to fire you up right here. Not only just an unbelievable at-bat, but 4 stakes to boot to give
Now
your
batting.
team the lead.
The right
Couldn't
fielder.
be more fired up.
Jason.
So that'll bring up Jason
Hayward.
Hayward as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away.
yeah.
Fouled off.
I feel like he has a small cock.
The next 0-2.
Amethyst claims he doesn't.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it.
Oh yeah?
But he's
Sorry.
got real small dick
2
energy.
down.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. I feel like he would, like, if he were from here, he would drive a truck with a huge
Now
lift
batting,
kit and
left
like extra
fielder.
tires,
Digging in
Kyle.
now, Kyle
a banner on the back that
Schwarber.
probably.
Steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
He shipped over his car.
Skied into very shallow right. Garcia will wait on it.
So whatever he was driving over there was
Will
the,
put it away
it
to
was
retire
The
the
same as what
side.
he's driving in Hawaii.
Next to bat,
like
Orlando
before. I don't know if
Oh.
he shipped it over
1 for 2 in
again.
this one.
You know.
Grounder down the line
Orlando
to third. But a
Arcia.
foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind
0-2.
0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's
The third
timing.
baseman,
You do
number
that,
2,
and everything's going to be
Louis
fine. In that
Urias.
strikeout, he
Your
never threw
attention,
the same
please.
pitch twice in a
Now
row,
pitching
and
for
he
the
won the
Chicago
battle
Cubs.
because of it.
Jeremy
Number
Jeffress
24.
comes on to pitch here with one man
Jeremy
gone in the top of the 7th. And
Jeffress.
quickly, there are 2 away.
Yeah, that was
Well,
bullshit.
Well,
I
he
remember
doesn't. He
that.
doesn't. He doesn't respect her need for medication. Like I told you guys about how he had convinced her to get off of them for a while, and then she immediately plummeted. Like the first 2 days, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm good," and then she immediately just went down.
Hayward
And it's like, gee, I fucking wonder why, man.
Your
come on
attention,
now to
please.
make his 30th
Now
appearance of the
pitching
year
for
so
Milwaukee.
far.
Number
I
38.
don't
Now
think so.
coming in.
No,
his
I
pitch.
highly doubt that.
He'll be
Jason.
asked to get something started in the
this.
home half of the 7th.
Yeah.
Big
Same me when I
swing,
was
but he
mad
just
kid. I
gets a
didn't feel
piece
a
of
fucking
it.
thing.
Strike
It was so
1.
good. Like I wouldn't go back to it, cause you know, Zombie Town. But like shit, didn't have any breakdowns. Let me tell you.
Behind 0-2 now.
Now, when I was on opioids, that's when a lot of the breakdowns were happening. But that was addiction, I think.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly
Yeah, it didn't get very far. I've always been very conscious of, I guess, addiction, because everyone else in my family is addicted to at least one thing. You know, whether it be alcohol, coke, weed, Vicodin. You know, it's always something.
That's off the scoreboard.
You know, I don't, or you know, anger,
Hitters
like my father.
Such great low ball hitters. That's case in point right there. You see him using his lower half
Number
to create and get his bat
I was
on
not about
plane.
to. As soon as like my reasoning for like that shit is like, if like it's fine to take. If it's made into a habit, if I need it, then it's an issue and then it needs to stop. If I'm, you know, if I pay for it, like drugs are fine. But if you need them so bad that you are willing to pay for them, it's not happening. Like regularly, you know? But also that comes from a place of pretty girl privilege where any drugs that I got, I was always given, you know? I never had to pay for it. Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I kind of have that as well. It's not pretty girl privilege. It's I don't do this often privilege.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, and then, hold up. This is something that, like, actually is very interesting to me. And, like, I'm not saying that she handles her migraines wrong. But she doesn't handle them good. And it was really only brought to my attention when, honestly, I started talking to Reed, and I, you know, found out that he got migraines, and he's active in trying to not have them. And Amethyst just puts crap in her body, and she, you know, treats her eyes like shit.
Okay, hold on. Now I gotta call timeout for a quick second. You're giving me a little too much credit. I shovel shit down my throat, and I certainly don't treat my eyes well.
No. We know you shovel shit down your throat, little dirty boy.
Right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big
If
spot.
the second something causes me to have a migraine, I will never touch it again.
Yeah, Amethyst won't do that. She'll just keep going to it.
Into the bleachers and gone.
Your attention, please.
Comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping
pitching
for better
for
results
Milwaukee.
than the other arms
Number
that
50,
they've run out there in this
Ray
one. Here's the young
Black.
catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the center
New inning
fielder,
set to
number
get
6.
underway. And coming
Lorenzo.
forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Kane.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
The batter,
if you can keep that
the
pitch
right
in your
field,
back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually
Well, that's just so
hitters, they
silly
don't
to me
stand a
because, like,
chance.
the first thing I do is, you know, I drink water, I do yoga, and then if it's still persistent, then I take a nap and, like, turn off all the lights and shit and stay away from my phone. And you know damn well she's not staying away from her phone. She's straining her eyes,
Hey, that fastball caught too
and
much
she's,
of the plate
you know,
on an
she's
0-2 count.
probably severely dehydrated.
As well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here.
Never had,
First
I
two
just feel like
bases out of the
she
bullpen.
would not drink water in Hawaii. Like, it was always Starbucks, and it's like, you need something that is going to actually quench you. Speaking of, I am actually very thirsty right now that I'm thinking.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed it. Ready to go for the last
Leading
half
off
of the inning.
for the
And
Cubs.
set to go as
She
the
never
veteran
ate it.
first baseman,
Anthony
Anthony
Rizzo.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Well, and
The
then,
inning
like, when
begins
her
with a
and
quick
Alex were
out
living
number
together,
one.
they had nothing but frozen shit.
Up
Yeah.
next for the
Here's
Cubs,
Jason Hayward now.
the right
So
fielder.
it's like,
Two thus far
it's
in
not
this
healthy.
Comes set.
Hayward.
And a lot of
Nothing.
times, you know,
Now
I
there's
don't
a
know
swing
what
by Hayward as he
she can
mashes
afford
this ball
to
out
eat,
to deep right field.
like
Off
fresh.
The jumbotron, way out
The
of
freshest
here.
she got was
There are
through the
certain guys
drive-through.
in every lineup that you do not want to be.
Or,
This
you
guy
know,
right
her
now is
grandparents
swinging
would.
the bat so
Yes,
well.
sorry.
Now
we
batting,
not giving
left
him a
fielder.
chance
No,
to
no, you're not
Kyle.
talking about me. You're talking
He's
about
too
me.
hot
Simultaneously.
Straightaway right.
I am not
Garcia on the run.
talking about Amethyst and her problems.
He's got it.
When it comes to
play
the food
there.
part?
2 away.
Yep.
I haven't heard anything that doesn't apply to me right now.
And now the Cubs
Yes, but
pitcher,
you,
Craig
the fact
Kimbrell.
still stands
He's getting
that
his
you
first
avoid
major
foods
appearance here in the
Number
that
after
bully
entering
you.
off the bench
Ray.
just
She
a
does
little
not.
bit ago.
Kimbrel.
I mean, I have healthy
0-1 in
insides,
the count.
surprisingly.
Bases are
And she
empty
does
here with
not,
2 men.
When it comes to
unsurprisingly.
blood, that's what the doctors tell me.
My
Swinging a
doctors are
little
convinced that
blooper to
nothing's
center.
wrong with me,
Coming
and
in
like
on it is Kane.
sometimes it's
He
like,
can't
yeah,
get
maybe
to
they're
it.
right.
This one's down.
And then I remember, hey, having like 6 kidney stones within a year probably wasn't
Well,
very
that's his
healthy.
first major
The center
league hit.
fielder,
There
number
might
8,
not be too many more to come,
Ian.
considering
My
he's a
doctor said
pitcher.
so.
But I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting
But a lot of that
moment
was
for him.
also
Hey,
dietary.
listen, hits are hard.
Meanwhile, now this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's gonna get out of here. A home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've
Your
seen
attention,
clear the
please.
fence by just this
Now
one
pitching
lineup
for
alone.
Number
Matty B, how
51.
about this, D-Row? If you come
Ready.
to watch offense, you picked the
Peralta.
right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Freddie Peralta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms.
The
that
batter,
they've
number
run out
9,
there in this one.
shortstop, Javier.
But baseball is a game of
Bye,
streaks
yeah.
and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the
0-1's
bat
the count.
very well of late. And when that's the case,
She
you
was the
can't
reason
wait
that
to get
happened.
in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Up next
Chris
for the
Bryant
Cubs,
now.
the third baseman,
Hit sharply
Red.
on the ground.
Bryant.
Throw in the dirt,
Oh.
but a good scoop at first saves an error.
Leading
All
off
set
from
to start
Milwaukee,
the 9th in this
The
one,
second
and
baseman.
in at the plate steps
That's
Keston
0-1.
Yura.
Yura.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike,
No
and now
balls,
it's
2
0-2.
strikes.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Keston
Up
Yura.
next for Milwaukee.
Like,
The
help me
first
take
out
care
in
of
the
you.
ninth
0-1 doesn't
inning.
count.
Help me help
Omar-
you. And she just won't.
Narvaez is in with
Narvaez.
1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. 0-2, here it is. Boy, and they cannot
not to, like,
touch him right now. 5 straight
Asshole, I
strikeouts on
suppose, but like,
the
Now
ledger,
watch.
and there are 2
I was
away.
also out of work for 2 months.
Daniel
I
Vogelbach.
had
Strike 1
zero
to start the at
income,
bat.
and I don't have a 2nd person. Like, I don't have as many
And
bills.
this
Like,
will be
yeah,
a called
'cause I
strike
still live with
2.
my
And
parents,
trouble
but-
now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
No, but you still had a massive
Good night.
downgrade from what you were normally able to do
I went
and
from getting
able
a
to
regular
get.
paycheck every 2 weeks for my full-time job and getting a bunch of DJ money to $0 for from June 26th to September 7th. I think
Yeah.
is the date.
Well, and like, you are decent with your money.
I planned for that since the launch.
You plan for an inevitability. Amethyst, I feel like she can see that, some things are going to happen, but she just refuses to take any action to prepare herself. And, like, she had already decided before she moved that she was not going to transfer targets. So she knew she was going to be out of a job. She knew that. you have your expiration date on your ID right in front of your fucking face. So that's not an excuse. You know? And she spends all of her money on Starbucks. She goes to Starbucks, she uses DoorDash every single fucking day. And that's why she was so fucking overdrawn. And she just straight up does not take care of herself. She sees all these things that are just piling up. And yes, it's very overwhelming. But at some point, you have to take care of them.
We've got a good game going here between
you
two
are
clubs
going to
that
drown
seem to
yourself.
be for real this year.
Pat, this
And
is
that's
a nice
exactly what
test
she's
for both
currently
teams,
doing.
both of whom, as you said,
Especially
figure to
since,
be in the
and
race
Alex
as
is
the
just
season
dragging her down
unfolds.
even more because
Learning
he
how
is
to win close
successfully,
games like
I
this
would
one
say,
against quality opponents
you know,
is
making her
crucial
support
to a
group, her
championship
actual
campaign.
support system,
So this game could give us a glimpse of how
like
each of these teams
uncomfortable
might respond in a big game situation.
and not wanting to be around. He is doing a pretty damn good job of getting her isolated.
And in the bat next, the versatile weapon,
And that's
Javier
definitely not
Baez.
what she needs.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Ozuna looks up and gone up into the second deck.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now pitching
Mark
for the
Melanson
Braves.
will come on now to
Number
make his
36.
30th appearance of the year
Mark
so far. Here's the young
Melanson.
catcher, Wilson Contreras. And it's fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You should really just play a game with, like, you
Swung
should
on
collect
and hit in
quotes
the air
from
again, deep down
Amanda
the
and
left field
Alex
line.
and be like,
But it
then
said it.
just fouled
Exactly.
into the second deck.
play it with Abelin too, just for fun.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That way no one feels super called out and they're
Here's
like, oh my god,
another
who's
one that's
significant?
drilled.
Other
This
is
one to
doing
You're just
left.
hoping that Evelyn will leave her
And
significant
it's
other
gone
and leave the
as they add still
Well, I mean,
another.
like, that would definitely be a plus.
So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the
Ooh,
fellas
I could throw it. I
yes.
could throw it.
Because now, because that's not someone that any of us like, so it would be even better.
Swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Career number 247. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Shit.
Bryce Wilson
Now batting.
will get the ball
The
here
left
as he
fielder.
looks to get the final
Kyle
out in the top of the seventh.
Schwarber. Your attention,
Into
please.
the box, Kyle
Now
Schwarber.
pitching
happy.
for the Braves. Number 46.
Swing and a drive to right. There
Get
it
out.
goes.
No, it's
And out
not.
of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Kyle
That's like
Schwarber,
therapy.
number 20.
You're just talking about your day and then all of a sudden, oh my god, I've got so many mommy issues and they're all unresolved. I should really call my therapist.
At the plate, Jose Quintana. Lines it
Well, I
out
tried to,
center.
and then they got back to me and was like, I put it in email, and like the email ones, I know it doesn't work out well because it's just better to
Around
talk
second.
with
He's on
someone.
his way to third.
So
The relay,
on
but he is in there with a
Monday,
triple.
Wow, it
I
looked like
will.
he was carrying a piano
Yeah,
around the
I'll talk
bases
to them on
on
Monday.
that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple.
Sorry, I'm getting
Give
my
credit
days
where
all
credit is
crossed.
due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
I'll call their office.
And the
Oh,
off-balance
hey,
throw is right
I need
there.
an
For the
appointment.
Ow! Fuck! I just punched my tree.
Because I got the newest schedule out too.
Lady go for the Braves. The third baseman, Austin.
I can plan it.
Oh, one's the count.
I had, as soon as I realized that I had, you know, these 3 days off, I was like, oh, that's perfect because Amber's only, you know, available.
Well, he's done a real
Amber's
nice
my
job of
therapist.
that
Amber's only
start.
available.
That's not the first
One
time
ball,
he's
2
locked
strikes.
the guy
I
up
think
with it.
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I was like, sick. And then they had, like, they put out the schedule so late that it was only a week out. So of course she wasn't going to have any availability. So I was a little bummed about that. But
Ready now,
Now batting.
Christian Pache.
No,
You know what I just realized? This is totally unrelated. I'm sorry to change the subject, but I feel like I want to share this more.
Sends that one out of play for
I'm
strike
so glad I
one.
met you guys when I did and not earlier. Only because
Hit on the
if
ground
I
out
met you
to
guys
short.
earlier and
There's
then I started
Baez.
dating Jess, and then she
And
like
that's
met you
the
guys
second
on
out.
here, other than the fact that she's batshit, she probably would
Now
have really
batting.
liked you guys. I don't know how much you
Number
guys would like
46.
her. Again, other than the batshit part, I feel like she would have fit
Your
in
attention,
kind
please.
of well
We'll get the call
until the
Attention,
batshit
please.
came
We'll
out.
see what he can do.
Number
But
21.
it may have not
empty.
came out
Oh,
so
and one.
much
Call.
well
Take it.
had
Gas
you
that
guys been
time.
around.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way.
And I don't know how I feel
Hasn't
about
been
that.
getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
well,
Like
here's the
that,
thing. What if would we have still met Reed first?
That will retire the side.
well, I'm saying, like, let's say, like, I meet you guys, like,
And
I don't
now
know,
in a
summer
mop-up role
2017
as
before I ever met
the
her.
deficit right
Like,
where it is.
Darren.
The first month that me and her were
Oh,
together,
And stepping
the
in
only
is the
red
second
flag that
baseman,
I can
Howie
think
Kendrick.
of is when,
Shot to left
for
field
my
and
birthday,
deep.
or for her birthday, I got her, like, the little
Into
small
the
shit, because, like, we'd only been
second
dating for 2
deck
weeks,
and
knowing each other
gone.
for 3. And then for my birthday, 6 days later, she spent $1,000 on the Kendrick shit. Like,
Now batting. Short
but to be fair, that's,
Fine.
like, red flag, but, like,
And that brings up Javi
not just
Baez.
like red flag. Like that was like a I've got like a benefit from this red
Throw
flag.
on to first.
He's out.
Like I
Good
couldn't
comeback
tell that
here
was red
as he
flag.
gets the
Oh,
first
and
out
like
of
even
the
then, like that's like if that were isolated,
Now
like if
batting.
that were the only red
The third
flag,
baseman.
Digging in next will
that's
be Chris
not
Bryant.
necessarily
His
like
head-to-head with Darren O'Day.
a bad
Small
one. You know what I mean?
sample,
Like
a
nothing
perfect
bad
1 for
came from
1.
that. That specifically.
First offering on its way. And he might
Mike,
have
and that's
another
the
one as
thing
this
that-
is hit high and deep out to left.
You just cut out so much.
Gone.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them.
After that first month, yeah, you guys would have been all over that. But like
Your
That's the
attention, please.
that
7th
first month,
home
like-
run of the
Now
game.
pitching.
but who's to
When
say
it
things
rains,
would
it
have
pours,
been
I
the
guess.
same
Number
after that first
19.
month,
Green
or would they
comes
have
on
been
to
James.
pitch now, hoping for
Right.
better results
Green.
than the other
I don't know
arms
what
that
made you
they've
think
run
about
out
that.
there in this one. Oh, there it goes in the air to left
I think it's
center,
when
and
Des
you
had the
can
mommy
forget
issues.
about this one. Back to
Can you
back home
can you hear me
run.
better now?
Yes.
Sick. So I was actually wearing
And that'll
P's to
bring
jot
Anthony
that
Rizzo
down.
to the
Hot.
plate. He comes into this
Thought I heard
appearance
signal.
in the
Yeah,
midst of
there's
a
like
poor
no-
day.
There's
Anthony.
like
Hey, it was
no
a breaking ball
signal
to
in the
boot. This
bathroom
guy's
at
a
all.
pretty good
It makes it very
off-speed
difficult
hitter.
for me to
You
go
could tell by that
piss and
last at
TikTok.
bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He
Thank
sat
God.
back, waited, got the breaking ball.
We would just
and
lose
didn't
you
miss
for
it.
hours on end.
God.
The 0-1 delivery.
But
3
I'm
runs
even
already home
trying.
here.
butter made from plants. What has Yuri left in my fridge? What the fuck?
Fouled away.
Yeah, she had mommy issues and dad killed himself.
Oh boy.
Which, I mean, yeah, that alone is a red flag, but, like, you know, some people have high resiliency
I mean,
factor
like,
and-
when you're able to deal with it, though.
Right, that's what I mean, like, although...
And, like, what I was gonna say was,
And they've done it again.
like, that first, like,
home run.
the red flag's not because, oh, you see one and you have
Now
to book
batting,
it. It's just,
right fielder.
hey,
Jason
it's like a
Hayward.
tab in a book, you know? You
Hit
stick
hard
it
to
on
the
something
right
that you
side.
want to revisit later
Foul.
or that was important and needs to be, you know, spoken about.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is
Yeah.
on the ground.
I mean, I
to the
kind of,
right side.
that's what I did
Throw
for
on
it.
to
Got
I
him.
was like,
Gets him
ooh.
from
And, but at the same
right.
time, I was also
There's out number 2.
a little more concerned with the fact, like, boy, howdy, I'm an asshole
batting.
then.
The left
Go to
You
fielder.
the
know,
bullpen now.
but like at the same time, like I knew I
Left-hander
wasn't.
here
Like
to
I
face
still
the
spent
Your
upcoming
attention,
left-handed
please.
batter.
like 70
Now
bucks on
pitching
her
for the
between
Braves.
Valentine's Day and
Number
birthday,
comes the first
which
pitch.
again, we
Well,
were together for a couple of
Man.
days by the time Valentine's Day hit, and then 2
4 runs
weeks
here in this
when her
half
birthday hit. Beep, 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 beep.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is
I
the
need
center
something
fielder.
sweet.
See ya
But I'm a
later.
little bummed because I
Over
don't
the
have
wall, a
marshmallows.
home run.
And I wanted to do like layers of marshmallows.
With the sweet potatoes?
And yeah, so candied
on,
sweet
Players
potatoes.
will step out and try and start it again.
What?
Yes.
Your
David
attention,
Bodie
please.
will
That's
grab a bat
sick.
and hit
Hitting
the
for the
pitcher
Cubs.
here.
Number 13.
It's sick.
David
Not in a good way.
Bodie.
Everything about that
Swing
just
and a shot
sounded
hit down the
revolting.
corner.
I mean, like, I
definitely
enjoy me some marshmallows, but like,
it winds up
sweet
a foul
potatoes with
ball.
layers of
Yes. They're like the best.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111
But you
miles an
put
hour
brown
was the
sugar and a
exit
fuck ton of butter in
velocity
it,
of
and
that
it's just,
line drive.
and then you have the marshmallows on top.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh
Like
area
that
native
alone
Ian
sounds
Happ.
good, or like maybe some of the
Swanson
other
scoops
things,
it
but
up.
not
He's
a
out.
potato of the sweet variety.
Ladies and gentlemen,
On
your
the pitch out
attention,
of the
please.
bullpen in the
Yeah.
bottom
Now
half of
pitching
the
for
eighth.
the
Oh,
Cubs.
please.
Number 46.
Dansby Swanson
Craig
at the plate now as he looks at strike
Kimbrel.
one.
Hey, there's an old saying
No
in
balls,
baseball,
two
you need
strikes.
to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there.
I
Now
was
he
gonna say,
just
what was that
needs to
second
find
part?
a
'Cause
way
I
to
think
get
I
on.
heard something I can't have.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 0-2.
No, I
Pull
can.
the string
It
on a
just depends
good
on how it's
changeup
made.
there as he swings and misses, and he's
Yes,
set
it
down on
definitely
strikes
cannot
for
be
the
fried.
second time tonight.
Now
Ready
here's
to
the weird
deliver.
thing.
Now
Here's
batting,
the first
second
pitch.
baseman,
Fouled off.
Johan
The 0-1
Camargo.
pitch. Big swing at the knuckle
got the count.
curve, gets
0-2.
nothing but air.
I'm gonna go
0-2
with
now.
probably
And he strikes him
both
out as well.
by the sounds
So
of
make
it, but
back-to-back
I
punch
mainly
outs
meant
here.
the
The
latter.
first two men he faces out of the
Like
bullpen.
I know if I went to the
The
store,
left
bought some steak,
number
threw it on the
20.
grill,
Marcell Ozuna
I can eat
is
that.
in with 2 away now as he looks at a
Oh,
called strike.
I also know
God.
that I went to a local sub shop
On,
once,
could we
got a
see
steak and
balls,
cheese,
two strikes.
strikeout here? It's
and
0-2 now.
that was it. Like it was bread,
This
steak,
guy's
and
got
cheese.
it
I didn't get anything else on it. So, and I
Swing
know
and a
cheese
miss.
is fine. I
That
know bread's fine.
retires the side, and that will do
And
it.
then the steak was made on their little fryer in there.
All set
and
for
I
the
was
start
not
of the
okay.
inning,
Leading off
and
for the
that'll give
Cubs,
way to the veteran
the
second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Yeah, man, this guy
Kendrick.
flexed his muscles. in
but
that
also,
last
so like
at-bat.
for example,
we heard that he has good power. That last bomb
I've
had
had
to go
like,
well over 400 feet. He hit it
and I was
a
so
long way.
pissed too. I went to Applebee's one
Ozuna
night with a
is
friend,
there.
and
One
we ordered
quick
just some
out to
apps,
start inning number
and they
9.
came out with our apps, and they're like,
The
hey,
batter, number 9.
and it was so weird that they did this, because they could have just not said anything. They're like, hey,
Ground ball last time
we
up.
thought that somebody here ordered these, like, beer pretzels, or this beer
First
cheese
pitch
pretzels,
of
or
the
whatever,
at-bat.
and you guys
Now a
didn't,
swing and a deep
but,
drive
like,
to
you guys
left,
can still
and
have
it
them
ain't
on the house.
coming back.
Like, they could have just not said anything. Because it's not
And
like they brought it out and we're like, oh, this
gone.
is, here you go, and we're like, oh, this
Absolute
isn't ours. They're like,
bomb.
oh, we'll have it anyways. Like, no, they just straight up brought it out saying, hey, we know you didn't order this, but we thought you did, so have it. Which, like, that was nice. So I was like, oh, shit, I guess I'll try it. Like, I don't want to, like,
Number 33.
let this go to waste. It's like the other person I was with was like, I don't want these.
Comes on the pitch
Minter.
now,
So I
hoping
had
for better
a
results
few, dipped it in
than
the
other
little,
arms
you
that
know,
they've
beer
run
cheese,
out
whatever.
there in this one.
Not okay the
And
next
it's
day.
fouled away.
So I was
Bases
like,
are
well, it's
empty,
definitely
one man
that.
out.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it's weird. Like certain fried things, not all fried things. Because like for example, mozzarella
Now
sticks
another
are
one
fried.
hit deep to left.
I can eat those for days.
Ozuna looks up. That one's out of
But
here.
other like certain fried things I
Back-to-back home
cannot have.
runs.
I don't know. Like whenever it
Now
comes
back.
down to something, it's always
The
just say,
catcher.
I don't know what to
Wilson.
tell you. Ask me if I can have
Contreras.
something
Next to
specific,
hit
and I
will
can
be
tell
Wilson
you yes or no.
Contreras.
But I can't tell you
Oh,
unless you
could
ask
it
me.
be
Like I can't
three
think.
in a row? Center fielder going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony
Anthony
Rizzo stands in now.
Rizzo.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one
I mean, to
game.
be fair,
His
again,
last at-bat is
with
second
all
run of the game.
love
We'll
and
see if
no
they'll pitch him a
disrespect,
little bit more carefully in this AB.
because the first time
Swanson
around there wasn't a
is
whole
there.
lot. Next time I go down there, there's
That
still
ends
a lot of
the
places
inning.
I have to fucking hit.
Acuna digs in now. Starting
Leading
things
up
for
for
his
the
side
Braves,
in the ninth. As
the
they
right
face
fielder,
the improbable
Ronald
odds of
Acuna
trying to come back in this
Jr.
one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was
Although
right
I'm so...
on that fastball. Took it deep, just
Didn't we already do that?
Now
I'm not saying like, oh, we already did that, so we can't do that next time. I mean, like, we definitely did do that already.
Darno.
Travis d'Arnaud comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
2.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I didn't pay for that one.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2
No,
and
James
find
did.
a way to work yourself back to even.
You, Jimmy?
Now batting.
I paid for the ungodly amount of breadsticks.
Adam.
Goes down and they've got
That's how you can remember which one was me and which one was James. James just paid for dinner. I paid for dinner and breadsticks.
Like for the first strike. Behind
like
0-2 now.
breadsticks.
Final strike for the Braves. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off speed.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things
I
about
would
themselves
fucking
from this
scream.
game.
Yeah, and about their
I would
opponent.
legitimately
Remember,
just
guys, these
fucking
teams could end up
scream.
tangling again down the line in the postseason
how
when there's a
long
lot
I should
more
put
at
this in
stake.
for? I'm gonna say like
There's a lot
10
of little
minutes.
things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat
This?
later in the season.
Yeah. Okay.
6 minutes. 6 minutes, I'm gone. I'm just kidding. Oh, really? We lost that game? Damn it. Whatever. Beep, 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 boop. Stop.
Sorry, I'm still learning how to use the oven.
You're okay.
I feel like mine was different as a child when I used it.
No. Oh my god, that is awful. What the fuck? Nah, just some